What's going on, Nitro Gang? Welcome to Sunday Nitro. It doesn't really matter what day it is. What matters is the nitros we're going to talk about today, okay? That's right. Let me give you guys a chance to come into the room here. I see people coming in. We want to make sure nobody misses any of this important vintage nitro information. Do I mind talking about it again? Of course not. I'll repeat myself how great this is many times. But I appreciate all of your guys' time. Okay? All right, let's go. I see Alan Patterson in the house right here. We got Kevin Trapp in. How you doing, my guy? We got Terry Fitzsimmons, a new channel member. Thank you, bro. Welcome to the Nitro Gang fan status. I'm glad to have you here. Okay. We got Steven Romano. How you doing, bro? Steven Romano. We got Badger. I'm going to say hi to all of you as you come in. Don't you worry. Probably not going to miss anybody. But if I do, my bad. Okay, my bad. All right. We got Dirty Boys RC. He goes, what's up, brother? What's up? So, do you guys see what I'm looking at right now? It's a lot of vintage Nitro Stadium trucks, right? Yeah, that's right. And what's the title of this video? Let me read it. Stadium Truck Race Legends. Well, these are all vintage race legends, guys. Okay? We'll talk about what made them great. Are they still great? Should you get one? The problems you're going to run in with each and every one of them. How much do I think they're worth? Are they drivable in today's modern times? And how many push-ups could I do to destroy the Nitro Gang haters? Okay, I'm in training. All right, so let me see. We got John Sivens, Fabian V is in the house. We got the Bug 404. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Actually, I just got a notification from the Bug 404. Let me go see what video he just posted today because I know he's been doing a lot of engine repairs. Here we go. The Bug 404. Everybody, after this stream, go watch it. In fact, I will watch it maybe during this stream. ABC versus ABN. Nitro engines and things you should know. Well, that is an awesome topic, bro. Yep, that's right. So fact is, a lot of older Nitros have ABN style engines. They require more oil than normal. Basically, it's a nickel plating technology for the sleeve. Now, okay, we're not going to get into that right now. We'll talk about that in a little bit. You know, we'll see if we have time because I understand today, it doesn't matter what today is. It's Sunday. We're going to talk about Nitro, okay? And probably if you guys ran Nitros, at least I would say, you know, even during the 2000s, the 80s, the 90s, pretty much any period before 2010, you would know what the RC10 GT is, and you would know what the Losi XXX-NT is. Okay, now the modern people that like to, you know, whatever, we're not going to get into it. They won't know what this is because obviously they've all been discontinued for a very long time now. Okay, but we're going to be making them great again. What's up, the online hobby guy? We have an expert in the RC10 GT chassis here. Well, obviously the Bug 404. I know many of you guys that I also watch, that watch this channel, you all have this exact chassis. Now this is a team associated RC10 GT, baby. And you know what I see when I look at it? Other than awesomeness? Well, the main thing I really like is this engine. What does this look like to you? Well, that is a MegaTech M16, okay? And we will take a look at some engine specs on this particular motor. This one is complete. There seems to be a couple issues going on, but I'm pretty sure we might be able to test it out. Not the motor, but you know what I mean. Like, it's basically kind of cold outside. I'm actually coming off from a pretty bad cold right now. So that's why I'm indoors today, okay? Okay. Let's see what we got. All right, so I will be removing the body on this in a little. I'll tell you the details right now. As you could see, you know, it's basically how I got it. Now, I'm waiting for a certain person to come into the stream to tell you guys where this particular truck is from. Because the history matters, okay? History always matters. In fact, the History Channel Made a whole damn channel about history. That is how you know it matters, okay? If there's a channel about it, it matters. All right, let's see what we got. Melissa in the house. She goes, hey, NitroGang. Well, hey, hey to you. Yeah, okay. So let me go over what we have on the table for now. And then I have, of course, as always, prepared. Let me see what I got prepared. I've prepared 3 vintage RC magazines for our review. And there's tabs already in all of them, okay? So each one of these... Oh, what's this? This looks like an original article review of the RC10 GT. That's right. We're going to read it from the source, okay? From the source. So, what's up, Jake Rutcho? How you doing? Old and Slow is over here. He goes, had to pop in as soon as I saw this was a GT video. Just got mine last week. I'm happy for you, bro. That's right. These things are becoming really, really collectible, okay? Now, are they really drivable in modern times? In fact, I have a video where I drove this exact Losi XXX-NT with a .12 engine against the new X-Max. And the X-Max did not destroy me. Okay, of course, you gotta stay away from the X-Max. You gotta make sure they don't get in your right of way. You gotta make sure that you're as far away from them as possible, okay? Because the last time I drove against an X-Max, it pretty much drove over my T-Max from the back, didn't take me out to dinner, and then I had to repair a whole bunch of stuff. Basically, I wound up with a squatted truck. You know who makes videos about squatted trucks? Well, Whistling Diesel, but there's also another person. But let's continue. So guys, let me ask you a question. This particular Losi XXX-NT, what is it famous for on my channel? Now, everybody knows that this particular nitro motor right over here, the 12CV, did something fairly incredible a while ago on my channel. What's going on, Nitro Freak? How you doing, Nitro Freak? That's right, John Goodwin. We got Manuel Maldonado. How you doing, my guy? How you doing? Just out here with a couple of vintage stadium trucks. You know, people need to know about these. The younger NitroGang doesn't know anything about two-wheel drive nitro stadium trucks. But you know what? Maybe they will be great again, maybe they will not. Honestly, I have a couple of mixed opinions about them. I'll tell you why. You know, this might be one of those, is it great? How great is it type of thing? Because I will say there's one main element in the RC10 GT chassis, including the Losi XXX-NT, that honestly kind of pisses me off. Now, it's something that Arma is known to do to piss me off, including many of you. Do you guys know what it is? What is the one thing that could be in this chassis that will extremely piss me off? Other than basically all of the body cutouts, because this guy that owned this before me cut out so much of the body. Basically, the entire roof, you see this, is supported by a tiny A-pillar. Now check out this A-pillar. Do you see what's going on? Yeah, this is not, you know, National Highway Traffic Safety approved. Okay? Don't cut the entire roof from your body, guys. You will kill it. Okay? Somebody tried to kill this body, and it wasn't me. I want you to know. Anyway, let's get back to what I asked. What is the one element in a two-wheel drive stadium truck like this, let's say RC10 GT, that basically, I would say, made it famous, made it a race winner, made it a dominator, okay? Made it kill people on that track, but also is kind of pissing me off, you know? It's the ball diff. So these things, they have ball diffs. I have not taken a look at this one yet, but actually one of my tabs on my computer is always the diagram of the RC10 GT ball diff, because this particular one has pissed me off so many times that I have to keep it as a favorites tab, okay? That's right. Pissed me off so many times. Ball diff. Big John D. Oh, you don't know what that is? I'm going to show you in a little bit. But for now, we're just waiting for some people to come into the stream, okay? I'll tell you exactly why. Oh, the Bug 404 goes, I need to get my blue tub with the 18 in it and out. That's right. It's all about that 18. So this one has quite a history. You know, this one, I just got it in the mail. It was donated to my channel, okay, by a member of the NitroGang. I don't see him right here. But Oscar Oquendo, he is a big fat NitroGang member and supporter, active in all the NitroGang posts in the Facebook group. He got himself a lot of RC10 GTs from a guy that clearly liked RC10 GTs. What's up, RC Show Off? How you doing? Okay, RC Show Off goes, is the ball diff stock or is it aftermarket? So the main selling point on all RC10 GTs and the Losis, right, was the ball differential. They came with the ball diffs. Now, my understanding is not the very early 80s models, but like all of these came with the ball diffs. And the online hobby guy and the Bug 404 can correct me if some of my, statements could be a little bit inaccurate. They'll correct us in the live stream here. So I'm glad to have both of you guys here. But the RC10 GT is famous for having the adjustable ball diff. Now, I'll show you in a little bit exactly what it is, because it's kind of hard to understand, like, why does a two-wheel drive truck need a ball differential, right? Like, to destroy people on the track. That's exactly why. All right? So, what's up, Curtis Baker? We got the art chemist. That's right. He goes, the RC10 was big in the West Coast. Yeah, this truck, like, if you look up a lot of vintage RC magazines, you'll see races with this, like actual race coverage, almost every single issue. This was one of the main race classes, and there's a couple of reasons for it. Now, let me just tell you, I didn't participate in racing. I don't really care about that. It takes a lot of money. It takes sponsorship more than just your day job to participate in these types of things. Okay, these people were not running MegaTech engines like I am. They were not running OS12CV engines on the track. Okay, they were running like race-ported Novarossis, Kalari engines. I don't know who else wants to name some crazy engine brand names. Just name them. Who cares? We're talking Kalari, Novarossi, baby. That's what they were running. All right. You had to have an actual sponsor, not your day job. All right. These were like all factory hired drivers that would represent their trucks, basically. Yeah, exactly. The Bug 404, I'm going to read this comment. He goes, the ball diff works great if you set up and adjust it properly, but it has to bang on. If it has to be bang on, or you will hate it. Pretty much, that is exactly what I'm talking about. So, let me put this one to the side. We will remove the body in a little bit. There's a good history. This is one of the later generation RC10s. I actually have two of them. So, let me show you. From the bottom of the chassis, let me hold them up like this. So I actually have two. Oh man, this is hard to hold. Hold up, guys. So these are two generations of the RC10. So when people refer to like the tub chassis, they're basically talking about this one. So as you could tell, this is more of a like a flat, longer looking, properly made chassis. This is literally a tub. If I turn it, you could see it's a 90-degree bend over here. Yeah, we got RB engines right over here from the art chemist. That's right, bro. It was all about those RBs and the Kalari and the Novarossi. So this is the older model. My understanding is this is like the 90s to I think like 97, maybe something like that. And then this chassis came out. Now there are some variations of this chassis, but basically these are the same truck. But this is an older model called the tub chassis. You could see it's literally like a tub. And this is the newer flat chassis. Now, I'll remove the body on both of them. In fact, I have a lot of videos on this one. Now, this one is actually not mine. I was repairing this for a buddy of mine, but I don't know, maybe he's like very busy lately. I've been messaging him for like a year and a half, trying to give him back his nitro, okay? Like, trust me, I don't want to take other people's nitros, guys, okay? Because I want them to run them as well. I did him a solid. I repaired this, and guy won't message me back anymore. I don't understand. He's doesn't live far away from me. But basically, if you watch any videos on this on my channel, just look up my username and put in hybrid, RC10, whatever. You'll see like 4 videos on this. And I made this one super, super great again. The guy won't message me back, so like basically I have it now, but you know, I can't sell it, I can't get rid of it. Like I'll run it, but like also super carefully because I can't destroy it in case something happens. All right, because it's actually not mine. But let's remove. We're gonna do a little I guess an option choice here. Oh yeah, the Bug 404 goes Pico 12 and 15. Yeah, basically Pico, baby. All right. I don't know. For me, I like the engine name Kalari. It's all about that Ferrari. Maybe because it rhymes with Ferrari. I don't know. All right. Maybe that's probably right. Yeah, exactly. Shadow Ops RC says, cannot make Nitro great if you own them all, Hybrid. Exactly. I'm trying to give this one back to the owner. Like, I'm legit. I'm trying to give it back. I'm going to text him after the show. Okay? You know? So let's continue. We got Oscar Oquendo, the man of the day, maybe the month even, is here. Oscar Oquendo. Does this look familiar to you? That's right. Everybody, say thank you to Oscar Oquendo. He's in the stream right now. He just sent this over to me. Now, he himself bought a whole bunch of them. Okay, I'm not going to get into the details. But basically yesterday, when I got this in the mail, I spent a good amount of time cleaning a lot of it. And there are a lot of weird things that I think the person did on this chassis. So let me go over some of them. Let's remove the body and we'll talk about, we'll go over this particular one. We're going to examine it from a used RC pickup. Forget all about the legendary status. Forget about the ball dips that will probably piss you off. Let's just examine this as it sits right here in my hand. So the first thing I look at it, let's say you're shopping for something like this, right? Because I understand people, like the RC10 GT trade is going strong. People are buying them, people are selling them. This is basically nitro currency, okay? It's nitro currency. Let me tell you, that's exactly what it is, guys. All right, so let's do this. The body. Now the body has no stickers, no big deal. Not original body because, it sits pretty much like shit on the body post over here. This body clip can't really even fully go inside. It's obstructed by this contour of the body. Anyway, we're gonna go review this kind of as if I'm buying it. It was donated. And we'll go over it. So, now the guy, I gotta say, trimmed the body in places I've never seen them trimmed before. Now, do you know the motto of the Star Trek Enterprise when you're watching like Star Trek and they say, travel, go where no man has gone before or no one has gone before? I would say that this guy, the owner, not Oscar Oquendo, he got this used himself, okay? He went and cut out parts of the body that no one has ever cut out before, including these tiny little holes over here for like airflow. Look, do you know how hard that is to cut out on a piece of Lexan? Oh my God, including this over here. This is legit a hole. You could see through it, okay? Now, he cut out holes that nobody has ever cut out before, okay? That's basically what I'm saying, okay? Yeah. So, let's remove the body and you guys will understand. Now, the problem is, a lot of people seem to think that, well, I don't know. I don't want to say that it's like bad for cooling, but the thing is, like, you have so many other areas for cooling, like all around the chassis. Like, you don't have to destroy the entire roof of the car for airflow. This body in any rollover, it's done. Look, do you see that? It's already basically broken right over here, like that. So okay, let's just look at the body. We're gonna take the car. We're gonna put it here. Okay, I gotta take this off. It's basically kind of hot right now. I might have a fever. We don't know. Oh, okay. Okay. So, guys, I got a cold, but I'm doing this because, I want to talk some nitro, right? So, let's look at the body. It's missing about 80% of what you need to be here. Okay. What's up, Dead Broke RC? How you doing, bro? I like your username. All right. So this guy cut out everything that I think is possible to cut out. I gotta say, he did a good job. Like, I've tried to cut, you know, certain holes in the body. This is a very even cut. Like, look, it looks almost factory cut. But of course it's trash because the entire body has, look, do you see what I'm talking about? Nothing. This, all of this basically destroyed it. He killed this body. Exactly. So, it's good looking, but the thing is, whatever. Just a little bit of advice. Don't kill your nitro bodies, guys. Don't destroy 88% of the surface you need for rigidity. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Okay, so let's put this to the side over here. And we'll have a reminder of why not to do this. Okay, let's see. Yeah. All right. Okay, hold on. We got a question here from Poppy. Poppy, here goes. What's up, RC Crazy Mike? I am glad to have you here. We're just talking some RC10 GTs. This just came to my channel. This is a MegaTech engine. I had this brand new. Okay, we're going to take a look at it in a magazine. We're going to learn all about it. In fact, it will probably blow you away. Okay, because I had this when it was brand new. This was a top go-to engine for a T-Max. Let me answer this question here from Poppy, as I just said I would. He goes, just new to the hobby. A simple question. Has the 1/16 scale nitro auto the same loudness like a 1/10 scale? Okay, so the question is a smaller nitro motor quieter than a bigger nitro motor? The answer is yes. It is fundamentally yes. Okay, the thing is, there's really only one 1/16 scale nitro available. Chances are, you're probably not going to buy it. It's an Exceed, nothing wrong with it. They're very good. RC Show Off has one. I want to get one. But in terms of being competitive against anything else, they will kill you. Okay? They will straight out kill you. Okay? But at least they'll be quiet. The thing is, like with nitro, honestly, it really isn't even a consideration to me. Like how loud they are. It's just not a consideration. It don't even matter. Like when you're running nitro, you get used to it. In fact, a lot of my videos... people be like, why is this guy yelling all the time? Or why is he shouting? The thing is, like, when you're recording and you're running, you know, let's say a Savage XL, pretty much anything nitro that's like a 1/10 scale or bigger, probably, you know, 1/8 scale for sure, they're going to be super loud. It's hard for you to even, like, get your thoughts clear sometimes, okay? That's just what the nitro segment is. It's going to be loud. You know, it's like when you get a Baja, and then you think you're going to get a silencer, and then, you know, the silencer is going to make it 88% quieter. In reality, it's going to make it about 6.5% quieter, okay? Because I've done all of that. It don't do nothing. Let's continue. So, this is the last iteration of the RC10 GT chassis, right? So basically, you have a very simple pan chassis design. Now, this one is not original in terms of the motor, okay? So this is the MegaTech M16. Now, I know you're asking yourself, bro, that motor is in super awesome clean condition. Like, what is that? Wow. Well, I cleaned it for about 2 hours before putting it on video. I removed the fuel tank, cleaned the fuel tank, basically, you know, cleaned the cooling head, oiled inside of it. That way, we could check whether we've got sickening compression. Do you guys want to check the sickening compression? Because I know this motor spins over, and it's very sickening. So let's do it, okay? Listen to this. Oh, oh, sickening. Oh, basically only do one at a time. Super sickening. Guys, as I said before, I had this MegaTech motor when it was new, and at the time, this was... Okay, hold on. We got another question. Pretty much, I'm trying to answer a lot of these newcomers' questions to the hobby. It looks like this stream is generating a lot of new viewers. All right, so we got Lego RCL Factory. I'm going to read this. He goes, I am also new to the hobby, and I also have a question. Does the Thunder Tiger Subaru have the same chassis as your Thunder Tiger? I bought it secondhand, and it comes tomorrow. So I'm not sure which Thunder Tiger you're referring to. I have the Thunder Tiger Tomahawk. You basically made a reference to the body. The fact is, like, RC bodies don't even matter. You know how I know they don't matter? Because the guy that owned this destroyed it. He killed it. He killed his body. The body's dead. I'm just kidding. Bodies are basically, they come with many types of bodies, so you have to tell me the chassis. You have to tell me the name of the chassis. The name of the body, none of us will be able to answer your question. Yeah, the Art Chemist, right here with a good comment. He goes, MegaTech came of Neo. Art Chemist, I have an original Neo motor. Neo ST16, okay? Brand new, never seen any fuel. Honestly, I am becoming kind of a MegaTech collector. Years ago, I used to go to the MegaTech factory store in Manhattan in New York City. And they had this blue fuel. Whenever you used to have to make a purchase, they gave you a pint of nitro fuel. Okay? How could you not like them after that? Okay? They gave you free fuel. Okay. So, yeah, the blue chassis, Nick Baker goes, yeah. This is, yeah, the Art Chemist goes, yeah, on 42nd Street. I think this one was, yeah, was it West 31st Street by Penn Station in Manhattan? I used to go there. Oh, man. I used to love going there, man. It was great. I went there recently. It's a taco place now. No, hold on. It's a sushi place. They made my favorite hobby store into a sushi place, guys. What do you think about that? It pissed me off, okay? I would have challenged them to a push-up contest, but they would lose instantly. Because sushi probably has very little protein because they put little baby fish in there, okay? You need a lot of freaking protein. Okay, let me read your comments here. Exactly, yeah, you're right, 37, exactly, yeah. It was West 31st Street in Manhattan by Penn Station. I used to go there, man. Too bad I didn't do YouTube videos back then, but that was like pre-iPhone days. Like, pre-iPhone days, you gotta understand, to record a video on like one of those other phones, you wouldn't even be able to transfer to a computer. It was a disaster. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the Shadow Op RC, thank you for following up on that question. There's pretty much many different bodies of every nitro car. Just because it has a Subaru, there's really nothing I could tell you about it. You would have to tell me. Oh, we got a question over here from Alan Patterson. What are we drinking today? Okay, so I'm going to show you. So, for our consumption, right, we have a nice little grape energy drink. Of course, it was on sale. I would never pay full price for an energy drink because that would piss me off, considering I could buy an air filter or nitro fuel. What are we going to eat? Okay, well, we're saving money today, so we're just eating fiber bars. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to eat a fiber bar and basically drink a cheap grape energy drink, okay? Because it was on sale. Nobody likes grape. Who cares? I'll do it. All right. Samuel Zimmerman goes, hey, Hybrid, can you ride a unicycle? The answer is definitely no. Although you do not really ever know that which you have never tried. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like, do you know if... Okay, we're not going to get into this controversial statement because we'll all be at odds with each other. Okay, let's crack it open. Here you go, guys. Congratulations. We got a question right here. Lego RC Factory goes, is that red car behind you a nitro? The answer is hell yeah, bro. Super Nitro RS4. I'm proud to display it right here. Okay? There's only one nitro that gets to be in all these videos. And it's the Super Nitro RS4. Okay. All right. So, we actually have a lot to do right now, so we better get to it. Oh, man. People keep asking motor fitment questions. I honestly hate those. Oh, man. There's a lot of questions here with motor fitment. Personally, people for some reason seem to think you could put all big block motors into like smaller chassis. You can if you had God on your side. But since none of us can prove the existence of God, will he ever really be on your side? Do you understand what I'm saying? But I'll read this question anyway because, you know, it's a common question. Joshua H. What's up, bro? He goes, will a 4.6 big block Savage motor fit into a Revo 3.3? The answer is not without a big block conversion kit. So the Traxxas Nitros are designed to run small block motors. If you want a bigger motor, you have to get the OS21, which is still a small block. Oh, looks like we got a webcam troll. Guys, should we be honored? We actually have a fake webcam troll in the stream right now trying to get us to spend money on fake webcam chats. That's honestly kind of a milestone when a Nitro channel gets trolled by webcam chicks. Okay? Well, what we're gonna do, I'm going to exercise some of my executive powers. Okay? The executive branch, the president of the NitroGang, is going to block this piece of shit. Okay? Let's go. Hide user. Okay, I hope, is that me? Or is that just, no, I'm gonna block, no, report. No, hold on. We're gonna do unwanted, no, it's pornography. There we go. We get enough of that from our girlfriends, you guys know what I'm saying? Alright, we don't need fake webcam chat trolls here to charge us money for theirs, okay? If we want to look under a body, we simply remove the damn cutout body here and look at a Nitro. Okay? That's what we need here. That's right. I removed and reported him. Hopefully you guys don't see it. I don't know if it's just me blocking it or if everybody's blocking it. But if the action has to be made at the executive level, it will get handed down. So you guys, if you still see them, just whatever, okay? I did what I could do. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's continue. So, we're going to do a chassis overview of this particular one. This is the newest one I just got, okay? So I already reviewed it. And there's a lot of weird, and I would say interesting choices. Thanks, Alan Patterson, for telling us it stopped. So the executive branch does have some powers. You see that? The swift hand of Nitro Justice acts fast. And just today, I had a comment. I just posted a NitroGang group. Some guy told me, it's easy to convert a Losi LST to electric. Why are you saying it's difficult to convert a Losi LST to electric? I posted his comment in a NitroGang group. And you know what? I told him, why would you even do that, bro? Don't do it, okay? The mission of this channel is to make Nitro great again. It's not to debate how difficult it is to destroy vintage Nitro and make it an electric. Okay. Anyway. So, for now, let's do this. I'm going to get a better view for you guys. And we will look over the motor and compare it. I guess we could do a generation comparison of this older RC10 GT versus this newer RC10 GT. First, I have to align them properly. All right. And also we have the Losi. Okay, so in this video, I really was trying to also install the radio, but I noticed I'm missing the battery holder. So unless in a little while I'll go get the battery holder. Oh, Oscar Quendo right here goes, yes, all of the body are cut out the same as the one I sent you. So let me give you a little history for those of you that just came here. This particular RC10 GT was sent and donated to me by Oscar Quendo. He got a lot of, I think like 10 of these from somebody, okay? And I told him, bro, look over the rest of your bodies because the owner, he's a cool dude. Okay, cool dude. I actually talked to him. So, what's up, bro? I have one of your Nitros if you ever watch this channel. But somebody tried to kill this body, okay? The cutouts on it are pretty much crazy, okay? We got no structural rigidity. You know why? Because this is what happens. So, if this was like in a rollover test, right? By Jeremy Clarkson, if he dropped something from a crane onto this, you know, like on Top Gear, this would get destroyed. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Look it up. Right? The NitroGang has many, many interests, okay? One of them is Top Gear. Another one is how to keep your girlfriend happy, so she lets you do RC videos, okay? That is top priority. Okay, so Michael and Zatari, what's up, bro? He goes, what about the moose test? It's all about that moose. All right, so it might be getting a little hot, guys. I actually had like a fever the other day. It's pretty much sick like shit, okay? But nitro stuff has to go down. Today I was supposed to do a joint NitroGang live stream with NitroGang member Mike, but I told him, hey, listen, man, today I'm gonna do a solo stream. I'm not feeling too good. You know, we'll work on your revo next week. What's up, Pyro Tony? How you doing? Okay, so let's remove the body on this blue RC10. Okay. Actually, guys, do you want to see me install the radio into this one? We could install the radio right in this video, but I'm gonna have to take a walk for like maybe a minute. So stay here, watch these nitros. If anybody shows up, I give you the authority to kick their ass. Okay? I'm going to go get a power a AA battery holder. All right, I have to basically go very, very far. A land of NitroGang land. BRB. I know who's here, and I'll know if you leave. I'm back, guys. I am back. All right, so unfortunately, I did not find a battery holder, so I'm gonna have to be creative and come up with something. But I did find a JATO, okay? So we're going to also be comparing it to this brand new Traxxas JATO 3.3, baby. Look at this. Now the question is, why did I think this would be a cool comparison? Well, that is because this is basically the modern two-wheel drive stadium truck. You know, it's exactly, if you look at them, the same exact wheelbase. You see that? It's exactly the same size. So in a little bit, we'll do a fair chassis comparison of this against the RC10. But for now, let's talk about this one. Okay. Let's see what we got over here. We got Max Grit in the house. How you doing? How you doing? Okay. Guys, I had to run up like 2 flights of stairs right now. That's why I look a little winded. Plus, I'm kind of halfway sick. All right. What's up, Taco 2020? We also got Joe Hutchinson in the house. How you doing? Okay. My plan for now was to actually install this, the FlySky radio and this BS6 receiver. So I do this in basically every used RC I get. You're basically always going to get them with no radios. So it's in your best interest to get something like this. There's a link to this in the description to this video. Get this. Don't ask questions about which radio to get. Just, get the FlySky GT5, guys. It's very good. I'm going to be programming this to this truck, and probably within the next couple videos, we will be running this, okay? Yeah, hold on. Max Grid goes, I just bought a pack of 4 for 80. Exactly, yeah. These receivers, I'm going to put it in right now. Like, it's going to happen. They're like about $20 to $22 each, okay? Cost-wise, you're not going to get a better deal. The thing is, like, when you have a bunch of old nitros, you need to have one radio for all of them. This has 20 model memory, okay? Okay. All right. Let's get this going. Let's remove the body. We first said we were going to look at both of these. So let's look at both of these. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to have to move the camera a little bit because it's a little uncomfortable this way. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. All right, I'm going to take the camera now. All right. Okay, so let's do a close-up view of the chassis, kind of like a RC inspection, right? This is what I would look for. And some very interesting features that I've already determined. So it looks like this was a homemade air filter. You know what? It's not too bad, but obviously it doesn't come all the way up, and it's crooked, and it doesn't really fit well. But, a lot of times, just getting air filters would seriously piss you off. And, we'll get to it later. I basically washed this. I washed the cooling head. Everything else you see here is original. Now, these things have ball diffs. Now, inside there, this is the stealth transmission, they call it. You have a ball differential. Now, do you guys want to know what a ball differential is? Tell me if you want to know what it is. I have basically the link to the ball diff open at all times. But before we do that, let's do a top-down view of both generations of RC10s. Okay, so this is the newer gen, the one with the flat blue chassis. This is the older tub chassis, they call it. Sometimes the older ones were like the gold pan ones. But basically, you could tell their transmissions are identical. The same ball diffs, the same transmissions, the same wheelbase, the same basic overall layout. The engine is mounted the same, similar spur gear setups, similar brake setups. The problem I had with this one is the damn brakes keep pissing me off. I tried everything possible, couldn't do it. Now this one is the OS15 CV, the blue cooling head. It's amazing. Okay, now the guy that owns this, right? He basically put the power switch on the side right here. It's basically not very good because if you have rocks, it could easily turn this off. But, this was like a homemade power switch. I did not do this, by the way, guys. Yeah. So the blue cooling head is basically killer. If you look at both of these up close, this is the RC10 GT on the left. And this is the Losi XXX-NT, right? These were head-to-head competitors in the gas truck two-wheel drive segment. These were arch enemies. There were entire wars going on with, well, what did you drive? Who won more? Who took the podium? Who was number one? I would say Team Losi was very good. Okay? Personally, I like the layout of the Losi more. Okay? I never had a problem with the ball diff on this. This is a 0.12, and it can actually cook an egg. I've done it many, many times. Shock-wise, the Losi shocks are very good. Okay? What's up, T-Max gang member Mike? How you doing? Yeah, RC Crazy Mike, that's right. So these are original shocks. These are, terrible shocks. And this is original shocks in this one. They're not bad. I gotta say they're adequate. Now, if you notice on the Losi, it says graphite. That's right. So this was the RTR model. I've already talked a lot about it. So they actually put RTR on everything. If you go to the servo horn right here, you guys notice right here it says RTR. Yeah. When you bought a ready to run Losi, they wanted you to know that you were a a member of the RTR gang. Today, pretty much everybody is a member of the RTR gang. But back then, when you bought a Losi and then you showed up and the people that built them as kits, they knew you were a noob. Okay, this was the way Losi made fun of you. Okay, so tell them thank you for making fun of us. Okay, because it's not very nice. Now, every single part, even on the wheel hub, I know it's kind of hard to see probably, but right there. Guys, it says RTR on the wheel hub. Why would they do that to you? Trying to piss you off. They wanted people to know that if you bought this Losi, you definitely did not build it. You were in the RTR gang. Okay, literally every plastic molded part, every single A-arm says RTR. I just find it so funny. A lot of people don't notice these quirks, but if like Doug DeMuro was here, you know, that total idiot, that would be a quirk and feature. Now, Team Associated never made fun of you like that, okay? These were RTRs, and they were sold, you know, this right here, and this, they were sold in a similar time frame. And yet, right over here, Losi is direct, legit making fun of you, and Team Losi was never making fun of you. You know, why would they do that? Exactly, the Bug 404. They didn't want you to forget that you were driving a ready to run. They wanted everybody to know. Otherwise, the chassis layout is basically similar. You know, I gotta say, the Losi is very easy to work on. It has very good driving characteristics, very good brake system. They're all single speed. All right, shocks. Look at this. You can't kill them. Right? Look how smooth the shocks are. Incredible. Okay, what else could we talk about? Now, in terms of working on these, right? A lot of people, you know, they like to buy these. They like to work on them. Well, actually, nobody really likes to work on them. But the question is, you know, buying one, what are you going to run into? So I've basically put both of these chassis, you know, kind of like this. And what am I trying to point to you guys right now? Do you understand what I'm trying to point to? They got terrible tiny SAE screws, okay? Both of them. These are like tiny, tiny screws, okay? Now, for a 1/10 scale nitro truck, you're probably going to strip about 50% of these if you don't have very good, proper tools, okay? Team Losi, Team Associated, at this time, for some reason, they use like weird SAE screws. Nothing is metric. In fact, you could see already right here, I have an engine screw that I had to use a Dremel tool on. Okay. Weird. Like, look at how small these screws are. These are not even 2 millimeter. Okay. This is 1.5. It's truly sickening, guys. Truly, truly sickening. Okay. These wheels are fairly collectible. Now, what about this one? This is, look at that. This is beautiful over here, the way it's positioned. Take a look at this. Somebody thumbnail this shit right here. It's beautiful, okay? Look at those. Slim profile nitro, baby. Okay? Team Losi, as well, also, tiny little dumbass screws everywhere. You know, and I'll say it because they've pissed me off many, many times. Many, many times. So, in terms of working on them, get ready. The little screws, they're gonna piss you off. All right, so this one is quite good. The problem is I need a receiver battery from somewhere. So we're going to have to use the receiver battery from here, guys, okay? Max Grid goes, why does the Rustler have all Phillips on the bottom? Yeah, so basically the early generation Traxxas Nitros all had Phillips screws pretty much everywhere, okay? They were everywhere. Now, another weird thing I noticed. Oh, no, hold on. On top of the servo saver mechanisms, they would use plastic nuts. So weird. So weird. Like this is a plastic nut on top, okay? Why would they do that? This is like a carbon composite material. I don't know, it's not carbon fiber, but whatever. It's pretty rigid actually. Now, compared to graphite, you know, graphite was pretty great. And there were many versions of the Losi XXX-NT. This is like the cheapest one, okay? Keep in mind, this is legit the cheapest one. I bought this like super long ago for 50 bucks. So what the hell do you expect? And it has a stripped spur gear, but like, look at this. Even with a stripped spur gear, it has perfect gear mesh. Like the precision of these parts are incredible, okay? And guys, by the way, do you notice something about this carb on this OS engine? Does anybody notice anything about this carb? This is not an OS carb, is it? This is an HPI G3.0 carb, guys. Big NitroGang hint for you. If you're looking for a carb for an old OS tiny engine like this, the G3.0 carb is terrific. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I need to use this battery pack, unfortunately. Okay, so I have it taped right here because I don't have a proper holder. Oh man, this is gonna be a problem. Doing this single-handedly. All right. All right, so basically I need the AA battery pack holder because I ran out. Clearly I'm missing the top of the receiver box cover, if you couldn't tell. Yeah. Ah, this thing is stuck. All right, hold up, guys. We're going to go back to this view for a little bit. All right. So, I gave you a good overview of this. We're still going to talk about the ball diff. Okay? What's up, RC related stuff from Sweden? We got a member. How you doing? I'm going to put this RC10 GT away for now. This is the older tub chassis. All right. Need to get this battery pack out actually while everyone is here now. Okay. Man. This is a NitroGang restoration going on over here. Okay. So. Oh man. It's pretty hot. I'm gonna have to take my hat off for a little while. Basically got a cold right now. All right. Let's see. Let me make sure this works. Yeah, this works. Okay. All right. First, we got a. I'm gonna give you an option, guys. I have 3 magazines over here, and one of them is an original review of the RC10 GT. Should we look at the original review of the RC10 GT and then put the radio in? Because I feel like that's what we should do. Also, there's an original ad for this MegaTech engine. Okay? It's kind of cool to know the specs of the original engine. Max Grid says, sure, so let's do it. That's right. You like that. When I give you an option, I listen to you. That is what our politicians should do. Okay? What do our politicians do? They make you promises. Then they spend your tax dollars. Then they raise your property tax bills. And then at the end, they piss you off. Well, in this case, I will most likely never piss you off. All right. I'm gonna put this over here so we can get a good view. Let's do it. Yep. Okay, so we got the first magazine right over here. This is a very old one, February 2000, guys. Yeah. RC Crazy Mike says, phone Kevin Trappin. Yo, Kevin Trappin, where are you at? Actually, my Nokia is charging right now. It seems like it's got a dead battery. Oh, hold on. Hold on. It looks like we got a phone call coming in. What's going on? RC Crazy Mike. How you doing, RC Crazy Mike? What'd you say? Oh, you want me to call Kevin Trappin? He seems not to be with us tonight, right? Well, the thing is, like, the phone I bought for him, the Nokia brick phone, basically has a dead battery. You know, as expected. Once again, the NitroGang, RC Crazy Mike, the NitroGang phone battery has let us down. We got no choice. So let's just hope he's in this chat. Let's hope he's watching. All right, Kevin Trappin. Oh, Kevin Trappin, how you doing? I see you right there. It looks like Kevin Trappin has answered the chat. So what we're doing now is we're looking at the original article in this year 2000 magazine with the RC10 GT. Okay, so let's do this. Right. Okay, so this is a very, very old one. So the one they're reviewing is the RC10 GT ready to run, which, keep in mind, I do not know whether the one we have was a RTR model or not, because we don't have the original motor, we don't have the original body, and we have an upgraded radio box cover from RPM. Okay, yeah, this was the time when RCs did not come with radio box covers. Okay, it took a little while for Traxxas to sue the shit out of HPI for radio box covers. Okay, but that's another conversation. Let's open this up. Oh man, look at that. First look T-Max. So this was the first ever look of the T-Max in our RC Car Action magazine. This is classic. It's amazing. Okay. Check this out, guys. We got ourselves an RC10 GT review. So it's talking about inside the 15. So these are the same motors that actually come on, let's see right here. We see on my Team Losi. What am I talking about? Yeah, Team Associated. This is the Team Associated 15 on the TC3. It's the same motor. So basically, it's the same motor. So it says, you do the racing, Associated does the building. That's right. So, even here, they're making it known that you know you're getting an RTR. Like at this time, it was pretty much a thing where you were allowed to make fun of RTR people. Okay, today, like, nobody would even understand that joke. Today, if you told someone you got an RTR, they'd be like, okay, well, what else can I do? But back then, you were allowed to make fun of people that bought ready-to-runs. In fact, that was some of the main criticism of Traxxas, is that they did not really have kits. Traxxas made their whole brand image on ready-to-run. That is what the brand image of that brand was. So, let's see what they're talking about inside the 15. So it looks like they're talking about port timing, different degree port timing. They're saying, let's see, I read something here earlier. Yeah, right here. The results, let's read this. The results. According to Thunder Tiger, the new 90-degree engine makes 15% more horsepower than a comparable .15, with 30% degree port timing. That's right. So they're talking about port timing, baby. I guess they got it. All right, let's continue. So the picture is quite nice, right? We have the original front wheels, it looks like. And these wheels, keep in mind, guys, they're kind of a problem because if you look on the inside, there's no wheel hub. Yeah, so back then, you had... basically, if you're trying to get wheels for these, you're going to run into a problem. These are not the original rear tires. But they're very good. Let's continue. So here we go. Our blue pan chassis is what it's known as. Blue pan chassis, baby. What do you think about that, NitroGang? You see that right here? Originally, the receiver box was fully exposed. So at this time period, you would either put it in a balloon or get like an upgraded receiver box cover like we have here from RPM. It's pretty much common for this time period. So, it says that the plate is extra spacious and it's easier to work on. That makes perfect sense, okay? It's pretty much logic, right? Okay, so on the back, you have the battery right there. I could see they have it just zip tied, which makes sense because we have no cover on ours as well. All right. Now, over here, they're talking about the transmission. The good old stealth transmission hasn't been changed for the GT RTR. That means you get the smoothest diff in RC, an automatic traction control, slipper clutch, and an efficient 3-gear design. That's right. So basically, they're talking about you can't kill this transmission, but the ball diff they don't talk about will piss you off. Okay, so here we're talking about these chassis braces, right? They're called nose tubes. It says the familiar nose tube seen on the tub chassis now reach back to a pair of standoffs. Yeah, so that makes sense. So what they're talking about is these chassis tubes. So basically, you know, so the front of the chassis doesn't fold in on itself. Because, yeah, the chassis is a little bit angled. But unlike the older tub chassis that had a 90-degree curve, you basically have a propensity. I will use the word propensity, you know, which is meaning the likelihood of a bad impact bending your chassis. And you don't want to have that kind of propensity, guys, okay? The only propensity you have is your propensity to answer phone calls from Kevin Trappin and RC Crazy Mike with vintage phones, okay? That's the propensity you want to have, okay? Let's continue. So, you know, it's a basic review. Let's see, what does it say? All you have to do is slide your AA batteries into the receiver battery box and transmitter, fill the tank, and hit the dirt. You see, this entire review is really focused on making you know you're getting ready to run. They really wanted you to know that. Like, that was what was going on in the 2000s. Nothing wrong with that, just kind of how it is. Okay, so what else we got? Okay, so that's the end of the review right over here. So now they go into basically, you know, Traxxas. Here we go. Traxxas, make the right choice. Man, I like Traxxas marketing. It's so cool. Okay. Here they're talking about the T-Max, recognized as the best. Oh, man. Oh, Nitro Fortec. This might be one of my favorite pictures of a Fortec. Like this see-through body, you know, where they kind of, you know, made sure you see the Nitro chassis, you see the exterior sedan. It's freaking cool, man. It's freaking cool. That's all I'll say. Here we have Sen. Okay, we're going to continue. All right. Basically, this is a kick-ass magazine. You can't kill it. But we're going to continue to other kick-ass magazines. Okay, because we have more, guys. And then we're going to put in the radio. Then we'll do some trash talking, you know, of some kind, probably sooner or later. Why not? Okay. So I have two more magazines right here. The question is, none of us have talked about this MegaTech motor, right? Why haven't we talked about the MegaTech motor? Is it because I hate it? Is it because it's awesome? Is it because I was saving it for last? Well, I got some tabs over here. I honestly don't remember what they're for. But we're going to find out right now. Okay, well, that's a RS4. Clearly not that tab. Oh, here we go. The right tab, baby. I would have had to beat myself up if I made another mistake. So, the engine we got, guys. Check this out. Yeah, Joe Hutchinson, that's right. Joe Hutchinson goes, M16 engine claims 1 horsepower. We're going to read all about this motor right now. RC Crazy Mike, are you ready for this? Kevin Trappin, you ready for this? This is awesome vintage NitroGang research. Okay, there's nothing better than looking at original claims of motors and then actually having the motor right in front of you. And guys, you also have my own experience of me owning this motor brand new. And it was truly sickening. It was so sickening that it basically killed my HPI. That's how much power it had. It killed it. All right, so let's continue. So it's talking about the performance you've come to expect from MegaTech. MegaTech's new 1+ horsepower long stroke engine. Holy moly. Did they say long stroke? Somebody call off the chicks right now. Okay. So, touring cars a drag lately? Ha ha ha, that's kind of funny. They're making fun of touring cars. So they're saying, get the power of 21 in minutes without any modifications. MegaTech's high-performance M16 long-stroke 1+ horsepower motor is CNC machined from the finest quality materials. The engine performs at a consistent 33,000 RPM at 1+ horsepower, providing low-end torque and high-end speed. Other features include a true ABC construction, twin ball bearing balanced crankshaft, long-stroke high-strength connecting rod, high-match piston and sleeve, hand-matched piston and sleeve, air-inducted temperature reduction. Oh my god, that's a lot of big-ass words over here. I can't even finish reading it. I'm about to drool. Okay, then it says, T-Max a little slow. Thinking of a high-performance motor, but nothing drops in. Bro, tell me this statement does not make you think of off-net chicks. I mean, all RC marketing during this time period was basically aimed at you thinking about bearing chicks. All of it. I guarantee you, if I flip through it, we're going to find some kind of chick with the RC. But later on. Okay, so we have this purple head right here, right? The purple head, baby. Check that out. Nothing beats a purple head. See that? That's what we got. Yeah. Anyway, what they're saying is this was kick-ass. And guys, you have yourself pretty much first-hand experience from me on what this was like when it was new. Okay, let's see. So they're talking about get it for the T-Max, stop messing around, you know, or else your mama gonna hit you. That's what they're talking about. All right. So they're saying double the horsepower while not doubling the price. I mean, I like the sound of all of that. That sounds pretty hot to me. Okay. Yeah. So you got to understand 1 horsepower back during this time period was a lot. Considering the Pro 15 and the T-Max had probably what, like maybe half a horsepower. Right. So this was basically insane horsepower. Let's continue a little bit more because nothing beats a vintage magazine. Oh, here we go, baby. I used to have this brand new Tower Hobbies Nitro ST15 ready to run. Super slow, super terrible, but I loved it. And they're actually going for a fortune these days on eBay. I saw a couple. Okay. We got some holiday wish list. Oh, what's this? Team Losi Matt Francis. That's when they wanted to just charge you more money. Nitro Sprint Car. Yeah, basically they had a bunch of shit back then. Today they got nothing. Okay. We got Duratrax. Okay, so here we go. More MegaTech ads. Nothing beats some nice MegaTech ads. This is the Tempest Gladiator. I have one of these. And notice the engine it comes with. It's that same MegaTech M16, which is what we have right here. You know, truly sickening compression. Oh, it's crazy compression. Okay. What else we got over here? Basically, we got a bunch of crap. The question is, oh my God, what is this? Some dual exhaust system? Yeah, not bad, not bad. Giant radios back then, like I remember this M8 radio. This was insane. Okay, look at this. Huge, it's huge. Okay. Let's some Traxxas ads, some other stuff. Let's take a look at an old Tower Hobbies circular here. Okay, we got Duratrax, got a bunch of Duratrax over here. Okay, so let's actually continue because it's like really small print. Okay, we have more MegaTech. So now we have some specs. The high performance M16 engine, which is what we got right here. So guys, price wise, I had this. Look at the price. It was $99. You know, this was like in 2000. Like, come on, you gotta admit it. You couldn't kill that price. You couldn't kill that engine. And this made your T-Max sickening, okay? It basically insane, right? And it said T-Max version drops right in. It's insane. They should put sickening all over here. Truly sickening, $99. I mean, you know, sickening. You know, I had this brand new. I put it in my Nitro RS4 RTR3. Well, I should just call it the RTR3. It basically destroyed the drive shafts. Okay, it was so sickening, it was undrivable. Actually, putting that motor in led to the death of that Nitro for me. So, I don't think I'll be doing that again. But in the RC10 GT, we're going to find out how truly sickening this motor is. Oh, what's up, Off the Chicks? How you doing? We just made a couple good comments about you, but I guess you missed them. People will have to refresh your memory on it. We're just looking at a vintage RC10 GT right over here. Super sickening. Yeah, guys, RC Crazy Mike says sickening days in 2000. Man, this was the time of the NitroGang, okay? You had great prices. You had great motors from MegaTech. And honestly, I'm becoming a MegaTech collector because I love them, okay? I even like their ads. Like, you just can't kill them. So, at this point, let's do this. Let's, I guess, install the radio. You guys want me to install this radio? Yeah, we're going to install the radio, I think. All right, let me move this up a little bit. Oh, wrong direction. Wrong direction. Okay, guys. What's up, Off the Chicks? I'm glad to see you here. So, did you guys like all that sickening information about the RC10 GT's motor in this thing? Where are you gonna find such in-depth, sickening information with proper original reviews and ads? Nowhere. Okay? Okay. So at this point, I'm going to put this a little to the side, finish up my fiber bar. Feeling kind of like shit right now, but we gotta get through this. Yeah. All right. Let's see. We got the receiver box here. I'm going to adjust the camera in a minute, guys. Hold up. All right, we got the tools. Okay. So let me get closer a little bit, and we will check out the radio gear and also take a look at what's inside this receiver box, because there's probably something inside this receiver box, but we gotta put in our own fly sky. Okay, I'm curious to see what the original receiver is in this. Let's all take a guess. So you guys want to place a bet on it? Okay, so the bet is obviously no monetary value. But what receiver? I see wires going into it. It looks like a receiver is in there. I haven't looked inside myself. So it's probably a Futaba receiver, I would say. Let's see if I'm correct inside this radio box. Either way, we have to install this fly sky. Okay, so that's what we're doing now. Question is, what is the receiver that you think is in this vintage nitro? Okay, all right. Let's move down the camera a little. And get some lights over here. All right, guys. RC Crazy Mike says old AM, but we're gonna find out. Let's just hope that my tools here work correctly, because like these are probably all really weird screw sizes. Hopefully not SAE. Oh man. So it's not a 2 point. Okay, so let's try 2.5. Ah, crap. It looks like this is all SAE. Ah, truly sickening. This is truly sickening. Okay, well, we need some other tools. Well, guys, none of my metric tools work. What a piece of... This is truly sickening. These are SAE screws on the receiver box. None of my metric tools work. So I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to do. SAE is not very common, to be honest with you. Anybody have any ideas how I can open up this receiver box? This is just some of the stuff you run into when you're doing a live video, you know? That's just kind of how it is. Truly sickening. Alright, what we're gonna do, we're just going to leave... No, we're not gonna leave this. I'm not gonna let this shit... I'm not gonna let it kill me. Yeah, RC Crazy, hold on. This is right here. Torque Nitro goes, can you give it up close? So, you can't tell, but these screws are SAE. So I tried a 2mm, I tried a 2.5, I tried a 3. One of the problems you're going to run into old Team Losi and like, you know, Team Associated, they use freaking SAE tools. Pissing me off. All right, guys, let me go to another location right now. It's not a Torx bit. It's a hex for sure. Let me go look somewhere else for some tools. I'll be right back, okay? Stay here. I know who's here. I'm putting you in charge, RC Crazy Mike and Kevin Trappin. and torque nitro. You're in charge. Make sure nobody leaves. All right, guys, I'm back. I got something here. I'm just going to test fit this part right now. Oh my God! Of course, it doesn't fit either. Yeah, this doesn't fit either. All right. Well, I gotta go on another journey. Gotta go on another journey. Yep, it's SAE. So basically, no regular modern RC standard tools will work. Basically, none of your metric tools will work. So I'll be right back once again. All right, we're back. I had to run up like 3 flights of stairs. So I got my own regular tool set. Probably not gonna work anyway. So let's check this out. Got another bit. If it works, I'll tell you. If it doesn't, I'll tell you. Piece of shit. That's a no. Let's continue. All right. So, pissing me off over here. So I'm gonna try Torx bits now. Probably not gonna do shit anyway, so. Okay, so this might, but it's all like crooked now. Okay, we can do it. Oh, thank God. Okay, so it looks like I was able to get, this looks like a proper Torx bit. And let me show you right here on my hand right here. It's a small Torx, that's right, RC Crazy Mike. Small Torx. I'm gonna torque it. This is my specialty tool set. Okay. So after this, we're gonna use regular screws. Freaking no space over here. Okay, we're still talking about which receiver is gonna be in here. So far I saw people said Sanwa. Oh, all done slow. You use these tool sets too? Oh, thank God. Finally got this terrible freaking SAE screw out over here. Piece of shit. Pissing me off day and night over here. I had to walk up like a collective 5 levels of stairs. Okay, we just got one more on this side. And we will take a look at what the receiver is. move this back a little. We got some sickening light. Okay, that should be better. Man, all of this to put in the freaking receiver, you believe it? Okay, we're gonna get some better light going on here, guys. All right, because I can't see nothing. All right. Okay. How's the light? The light okay? All right. All right. We're ready. RC Crazy Mike says Futaba or Sanwa. I'm thinking it's gonna be a Futaba servo in here. I mean, considering how this chassis was put together, it's not bad. It's quite good. Okay. Let's do this. What the hell was that? It's a Spectrum. Whoa, we all got thrown. It's a Spectrum. We got thrown for a loop right here, guys. It's a Spectrum. I don't have a Spectrum radio for this, I think. So, you know what, for now what I'll do, I'm going to just unplug everything. Okay, we're just going to unplug all this. And we'll just bind our own receiver. So we got a Spectrum in this. Alright, so pretty sickening, I would say. I'm not a fan of Spectrum either, JD Posse, only because it's pretty much no point. What you really need is just a regular FlySky 6 channel, okay? With a gyro if you want to use it, if you want to be a little girl and you need a gyro to drive, okay? If you want to be like a little baby girl, you know, you could use the gyro, but men that watch a NitroGang, we don't need gyros, okay? Exactly, yeah. So, what we're gonna do, we gotta bind it. Okay, so first, let me put this to the side. We gotta bind this now, right? Yeah, RC Crazy Mike, yeah, like I said, this was built fairly well. The only thing is, the ex-owner overdid on destroying the body. He basically cut out the entire top portion of the body. Okay, otherwise, I got no issues with this build. Okay, I gotta say, it's fairly good for what it is. Okay, so we got the receiver. Where's the bind plug? Okay, we got the bind plug. So we're gonna see how fast we could do this. We're gonna stick this into the top portion here with bind. Connect the battery pack together. These are, unfortunately, these are JST connectors. Not my favorite, but you know, I'm gonna have to buy a JST pack. Okay, so we got that. Let me just check my radio setting right now, which memory we're on. Okay, so we got model memory 17. I gotta see which one is available. Hold on. So let's see what we got. Model memory 17. No. Okay, so it looks like model memory 18 is used by something. Number 19 is free. So we're gonna be on model memory 19 for this one, and we'll put the name in later. Okay. What's up, Iron Wolf Plays? How you doing? Okay. RC Crazy Mike says we need a new American pickup body for this. Yeah, this guy basically cut out the entire portion of this whole car. This would not survive a rollover. Okay, guys, no rollover contest with this one at all, ever, in your life. Okay. So, we're at model memory 19 now. I'm just going to bind it. So the binding process, you know what we'll do? I'm going to basically hold it like this. First, we gotta turn the radio off. Okay, so I'm going to bind it right now, live on video. So right now, we just have the bind plug in the receiver. Let me move this light back a little. It's basically destroying everything right here. Okay, so the light should be okay now. So, all you gotta do, connect the battery, connect the power source, once you figure out the power source. So this is our power source wire. Connect the power source into any of, you know, the positions where you're going to have it on the receiver. I usually do like channel 4, because, you know, no one's gonna use channel 4 here. And then just one of the servos. so you know you have some positive engagement. I'm going to connect the throttle, the steering servo. Okay. So basically, this is all you need to kind of begin binding. Okay. Now, all that's going to happen is, oh man, this is kind of hard to get it on video. Hopefully you could see, there's supposed to be, let me just turn it on, see if there's a LED. There's a power switch. Okay, so the power switch works. So you guys see right here, it's blinking. Do you see the blinking? It's kind of hard to see, yeah, I know. Let me move some of these wires out of the way. Okay. So we're gonna do, I'm going to bind it straight on video. Oh man, okay. Well, just watch the blinking right here. You guys see the blinking? Okay, we're gonna turn the light off then. If we can't see the blinking, I can't see the blinking. Okay. Okay, so right now it's blinking. That means it's not binded at all. So I'm going to basically keep it how it is. As I turn the radio on, I'm going to hold the bind button over here. This is, you'll basically see it. One of these, it says bind. Okay, this is how easy it is. I'm going to press it, turn the radio on. That's it, it binded. Did you see that? And now check this out. We got steering. It's insane, it's sickening. Did you see how sickeningly fast that was? Now we'll turn it all off again. Remove the bind plug. Connect the throttle servo. Guys, you know, get this radio. Stop messing around with Spectrum. Stop messing around with Futaba. Tell them to suck it. Get yourself a nice little fly sky. Boom, there we go. Look at that sickening power. Look at that throttle servo. Let me go up a little bit. Let's have a conversation. I mean, did you understand how easy this was to just bind? Like, I just did it right now. It was sickeningly easy. Okay. That's it. Get a FlySky GT5. It's super easy. Like, I remember one time I was trying to bind like a Spectrum receiver. I don't think it was this one. It was another Spectrum receiver. Later, Taco 20. Thanks for stopping by. See you later, bro. Oh my God. I had to actually read the instruction manual. Okay. This was the most easy binding process of any FlySky radio. The thing is, you don't want to be spending time reading manuals on bullshit electronics. Okay. You want to be burning nitro all the time. Therefore, you got to minimize the binding process. Look at it. Stock servos. These are, once again, guess what servos? Futaba S3003. You can't kill them. Okay, let's get the lights back on. And then, oh, my bad about that shaking. Let's get the lights back on. And what we'll do is we're gonna set up the failsafe now too. Okay. So I'm giving you guys kind of a quick view on basically how not complicated nitro restoration type stuff is, because it's just so easy. Like, you see what I'm talking about? You can't kill the binding process on the GT5 radio, guys. Okay, I'm gonna name it like something else in a little bit. Raz Hossein with a question here. He goes, how about the GT3B? So the GT3B is the older version of this radio. They're only about like $25 cheaper. But the thing is, on that one, you have to also like insert a pin into one of the holes for the binding process. It's basically gonna piss you off. I can do it. I have done it many times. I do use them. But trust me, you want to get the GT5. Okay? Okay, well, the brakes are truly sickeningly shitty. I see that already. Common RC10 GT problem. Okay? Alright, so let's see what happens when we turn the radio off. Do we have a failsafe already? So you gotta set the failsafe. So I'm going to turn the radio off right here. Watch it, guys. And let's see what happens to the throttle. Okay, so it's in neutral. So our failsafe is neutral, which is not bad. Often the chicks goes, could a Viking understand how to bind the GT5? I'm pretty sure even the Techno Viking could understand this. Okay, now how to bind the GT3B or like a Futaba or a Spectrum, that might be above his head. But the GT5 is very easy binding. Okay, very easy. The Radio Link 6, I have that too. RC6 something, I have that too. But personally, for me, it's just easier to run one radio now. I have 19 models on this. Okay, guys, 19. Okay, so let's do the failsafe now. So basically, we've determined our failsafe is at neutral. So what I'm gonna do, let's see if we could do this on video, actually. Okay. Let me take this camera. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, we've confirmed that our failsafe is neutral, right? When we turn the radio off, you see that? So the receiver begins to blink. That means we have no connection, we've lost connection, but at least the throttle servo is at neutral, that's good. Now, we're gonna set the failsafe. So we're gonna go to the radio. I basically need two hands to do this later on, but okay, so we're gonna go to the radio. We're gonna go to the failsafe function right here. We need channel 2, which is the throttle, and we gotta press brakes, right? We need the brakes to apply. I'm gonna press brakes. You know what? I'm just gonna do it like this. Throttle. That's it. It's set. So basically, I just set it to minus 85%. You know, brakes. Okay. So basically set now. Now check this out. When we turn off the radio, it should apply whatever I preset it to, which is 85% brakes. Check this out, guys. We're gonna turn the radio off, and you'll see the throttle servo go to brakes. Boom! There we go. We got ourselves brakes. Did you see how easy that was to actually use? It's sickening. Yeah, RC Crazy Mike, I see you right here. You said GT3C 10 models. Yes, so the GT3C and the B, they're just different designs, but they're still basic 3-channel radios. Nothing wrong with them. But if you're gonna get a new radio, trust me, get the GT5. It is sickening. It is much better. It will basically make you happy. Okay, it will make you very, very happy. More than a proper off-the-chick ever could in real life. Okay? Anyway. So the online hobby guy goes, he also runs a throttle return spring to the carb. Yeah, that's also a good idea. But these systems are very, very reliable. Okay, as soon as you turn it off, boom, your fail-safe is to apply brakes. I mean, that's all there is to it. It's sickening, you know? Okay. So we've installed ourselves a radio, guys. Did you see how easy that was? At this point, you could adjust your trims and stuff like that. But basically, for our purposes, we're done with the radio gear. We could shut this down. You know, I'll pack this in here later on, like, you know, when it's you know, in my own time. But basically, you can't kill an RC10 GT unless the ball diff pisses you off. Now, I know before I told you guys, do you want to see what a ball diff is? So on this particular one, it's actually, you know, you can't see it because the ball diff, it's part of the differential. Okay, it's inside. Okay, so the question is, who wants to see the exploded parts diagram of a ball diff? I actually have it as a tab on my computer at all times. Okay. What's up, Benjamin Martinez? How you doing, bro? I'm glad to see you here. Just out here making the RC10 GT great again, you know? Or the MegaTech engine. Can't kill it. Just binded it to this radio. It took me like 28 seconds. Super easy. Like, you know, just get this radio. There's a link to this in the description of this video. Now, the question is, who wants to see the ball diff? And I haven't tested this nitro to determine whether it's crap, but it's pretty much almost obvious when it is crap. So, on my computer, this is my Mac, right? Can't kill a Mac. One of my tabs, you're not going to find any cool tabs here, so don't even try spying on me, guys, okay? So don't do it. You could do it, but you're not going to find nothing anyway, so congratulations. The first tab, I'm going to go to this tab right here. You see that right here, my mouse pointer? That's the RC10 GT exploded views. I literally have it saved on the first tab because on my other RC10 GT, the tub chassis, that ball diff pissed me off. So here we go. Right over here is part of the exploded views. So this is the spur gear assembly. Right? You have the brake assembly, then it goes into the transmission gear case. This is where the ball diff itself is. Yeah, Benjamin Martinez is tired but dedicated. Bro, we're very happy to have you here. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. How's the Revo running, Benjamin Martinez? Tell us. Okay, so anyways, this is, if you ever wondered why they called it a ball diff, you're looking at it. You got balls in the diff. Now, Overton Chicks probably knows a lot about this. Now, what happens is you have a nut. This is called a thrust nut. This part 6575. You basically have two metal washers squishing together these metal balls inside a gear, and then you have a nut on the other side. So based on the amount of pressure on the thrust nut, right, the thrust nut, sorry, this is the thrust bolt. Benjamin Martinez says the Revo's kicking ass. Thank you, bro. I'm glad. So guys, I'm giving you a step-by-step view at how sickening a ball diff actually is. Exactly, Von Boy, it acts with variable pressure. So in my other RC10 GT, I tried to tighten it, and basically this thrust bolt right over here, this part number, broke almost right away. Let me get a little pointer tool here, and I'll show you. A little bit better, actually, right here. So right here, I'm going to use my screwdriver. Just got to make sure not to touch my screen. Okay, that'll piss me off. So these are the actual bolts. They go together in this, the gear. On this side, you have a nut, this nut right there. You have a spring that has adjustable, well, it kind of acts like a slipper nut, slipper clutch spring. And here you have a screw. This is called a thrust bolt. Now, you could actually still get these parts. I got it on Amazon a while ago. This is just the cover. So when you, tighten it, you have more tension on these balls right over here from one washer and another metal washer. And that is where the term ball diff comes from. So basically, it's not a gear diff, right? So there's no gears. You know what I mean? Like there's no, what are they called? Like spider gears. You don't got that. There's no spider gears. So ball diff, baby. Sometimes it's so truly sickening that it kills you. Now, on this one, there kind of is a way to test it. But I'll be honest with you, it's really one of those things where you can only test it while driving. So you have a slipper clutch like you normally would, right? The slipper nut right here, the spring through the spur gear. But then inside where these dog bones are, the diff is actually made of those balls. So that is where the term ball diff comes from. Sickening, and it will guarantee to piss you off. So the online hobby guy with some proper advice on how to tighten it. So actually on my other RC10 GT, like I tightened it so much, it broke. So that little screw they use is super, super thin and narrow. Like it broke almost right away. Okay. Now on this one, let's see. If I hold the car stationary and I try to spin the spur gear, we could see whether it slips through. Now you really, okay, so it seems to apply proper, power to the wheels. I could feel the wheels moving, but I wouldn't say it's very good. Now, I talked about this air filter before. What's up, Sean Stabsky? How you doing? It looks like the guy before made this home air filter, right? Which is not bad. You could do this. You just need proper foam. But the thing is, let me remove it. So the filter housing itself is very good. There are two different foam elements inside, right? One very, very thin one. You could see right here, it's coming out. And one thicker one. Now, I'm going to do something, basically also known as the RC blowjob indirectly. So check this out. So I've actually been making my own air filter elements for some time now on some other nitros, okay? And it's very, very important that you use the proper type of foam. Now, I do not know which type of foam this is, but basically what I'll do is I'm going to stick it in my mouth like this. We have good airflow. Airflow, top-notch airflow. The CFM, cubic feet per minute, sickening. Now that could be because it's missing half the damn filter element over here. In terms of depth of the filter element, missing about half. Yeah, Michael and Zatar goes open cell foam. So I do not know what this is, but I'll tell you some information. I'm actually piling up all of the old air filters I have. And I will be doing a video on making a proper foam element. Okay, we'll cut it right on video. kitchen dishwasher foam goes RC Crazy Mike. That is a good idea. Now my idea, what I came up with is old tire foam, a Proline tire foam. You know, tire foam is made not to disintegrate for a long time. It's made to withstand a lot of impact from obviously running, right? So I'm thinking now, this is all in the testing stages, but I'm telling you, on older nitros, you're gonna run into situations like this all the time. Now, you see, if I take out this foam element that the guy had, you could tell it's crooked. It really doesn't matter because once it's mounted, like it balances out inside, right? And the second piece here, if I take it out, you see, this is how it was cut. It's not even the proper shape. But once again, once it's in this housing, it balances out on its own. So basically got to stuff it in there. You know, often the chicks could tell us a little bit about that, but pretty much none of the rest of us probably can. I've come up with a very good idea. A very good idea. Tire foam. Take a piece of like old whatever. I have like, I got some tire foam from Proline tires. Think about it. Tire foam. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I'll go back to the comments. I'm not reading your comments, guys. My bad. Let me go back to the comments right here. What's up, Mark Brennan? How you doing, bro? Yeah. RC Crazy Mike goes, looks like the old tire foam element. I don't think this is because it's very, very thin. Tire foam is usually like at least like uncompressed. It's usually about this wide. Okay, I would say like about a centimeter uncompressed. This is thinner than a centimeter, in my opinion. So, tire foam. Think about it. It's made to withstand a lot of impact. You know, what I'm saying is, you do not want part of the foam that you wind up using. There's many types of foam. You do not want part of the foam you wind up using to have little particulates of foam over time going into the motor. You do not want that. Tire foam is actually very, very resilient, right? Because it's made to absorb impacts like on wheels. Think about it. The tire foam in this wheel is 20 years old. And if you were to remove this rubber, the tire foam would still be very good. Okay? Yeah, basically. So there's other types of foam you could use, but I've been testing like, a foam from a mattress, like a gel memory type mattress foam. Not very good because when you stick it in your mouth and you do this, you could tell it's highly restrictive. Now this one, it's not that restrictive. It's pretty good. Now, yes, I washed it, okay? So don't you worry, guys. I washed this already, okay? Mark Brennan, we will be making air filters probably in the next couple of videos. What I'm doing now is I'm basically just compiling and stockpiling all the old nitros I get, and 100% chance all of the air filters will be destroyed. 100% chance, okay? This is like a necessary skill that you guys need to learn, okay? Because if you want to buy more nitros, you need more money to buy more nitros. That means spend less on these nonsense parts, okay? Make your own air filter. Usually, like almost all the nitros will come with like the rubber boot, and the rubber boot, you can't kill it. Especially all Thunder Tiger air filters will be destroyed. The foam will be gone. It'll be gone. It'll be disintegrated. But you could always make your own air filter foam, is what I'm saying. Okay, guys. So, do we have any questions on the RC10 GT? Who's going to be looking for a used one? I'm not. I already got two. Actually, one of them is not mine. Only this one is mine. Okay? Let's see. Exactly. RC Crazy Mike goes, save on filters, spend more on fuel. Yeah, as long as you know, and I've been running my own homemade air filter on another nitro for a while because basically I didn't want to give you guys a bad advice on the type of foam to use. You know, there's a high chance of the foam being not, I guess you could say not being able to filter enough. You know, I don't know what the proper, the actual term they use. You know, obviously the amount of air the filter flows is very important, the CFM. But it's not like we're going to be calculating the CFM in a wind tunnel over here. We're not going to be doing that. Basically, what we're going to be doing is you're going to take this son of a bitch, stick it sideways. That's what you're going to be doing, okay? Nothing wrong with that. You got to do that, okay? You gotta love your nitros. You know what I'm talking about, guys? Gotta love them. All right. Yeah. Microns. Big John D. Yeah, but we're not gonna. We won't be able to detect microns. But you know, I thought about maybe using like a dishwasher element, and RC Crazy Mike just said that before, like a dishwasher, you know, foam, because also those sponges are made. Those sponges are made to withstand a lot of impact, right? Washing, drying cycles, heat cycles, all of that. What's up, Tony Mana? How you doing? So that will be another test that I'm going to be doing. It's just going to be a matter of that foam being thick enough. I've found that tire element foam, tire foam, is the proper thickness. So that means all you got to do is trim it in a circular enough pattern, like with scissors, whatever, and then stick that, and it'll be fine. Okay. Exactly. All right. Let's see what else we got over here. We got well, let's talk a little bit. What are you guys doing tonight, or today, or tomorrow, whatever? Yeah. Mark Brennan goes, how about car wash foam squished down? Well, I don't have a car wash sponge, but I'm pretty sure. You could do it. You could do it, yeah. And pretty much, yeah. Often the chicks goes, I noticed you were blowing out. Normally one would suck. Nitros don't suck. That's how we were blowing out, okay? All right. There's a lot of elements. I had access to Proline tire foam at that time, and that is actually what I'm using now. I'm not saying that's the only one, you know, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So basically, all the foam will be disintegrated all the time in every single RC that you're gonna get. 100% chance. Okay. Now this one, let's see, it's pretty good. Now, what about these wheel nuts? Oh man, these some weird ass wheel nuts on this. Okay. Yeah, online hobby guy was talking about the OG Purelator filters. I'm not sure. I know which ones you're talking about. I'm not sure. But basically the goal, as long as your air filter foam is flowing enough CFM, right? And there's no way to gauge it, and it's oiled enough, it's fine. Now, to be honest with you, do you guys want to see the filters I've been buying? Now, okay, is this still on? No, it's not on. Let me show you online the filters I've been buying. Let me open up the link, actually. So, I'm opening up right now. Yeah, Mark Brennan goes, I think the Savage double filters are they're very good. The problem, oh man, we got 15 new members that just requested to join the NitroGang. Well, we're gonna accept you. We got Alex Solon, we got Joseph, Dave Wade. Oh, okay, I just accepted a whole bunch of people. I forgot to read your names. My bad. But you guys will know who you are. Okay, like 15 people just joined the NitroGang group. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna go to I'm gonna show you the filters that I've been running. So let me just explain something also. A lot of these older vintage nitros, the small block engines, they have completely different filters. Okay, let me get something to show you, to demonstrate a sample. Okay, we're gonna have a sample. Hold up a second. Okay, you guys ready for the sample? We're gonna have a sample right now. So these are just some parts I got from local parts distributor Jenny's RC. And then I'll show you why these filters are not usable. So these are, let me see. Okay, I got, no, this is not it. Okay. All right, so this is an air filter. This is a like a Traxxas air filter, right? Basically from a T-Max. I paid very little for this. Now the problem is on like older nitros, not Traxxas, okay? Okay, so these come pre-oiled. They were very cheap. So if you look at the boot, the openings, you could tell that this opening, I'm gonna hold them like this. So you guys could see the opening here to the carb venturi is huge. The opening to the carb venturi on a small block vintage nitro is very small. You see, if you hold them up close, you could tell they're completely different carb neck size openings. The venturi is completely different. Therefore, you cannot use what you would use on like big block engines at all on anything like this. It will not work. Pretty much any vintage nitro, it's impossible. Only Traxxas. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. So let's test out the CFM on this. Honestly, it's super sickening. I don't feel any restriction with this Traxxas filter, and this is a dual element filter. Let's see. It's a little bit whatever. It's a little crooked here. It doesn't matter. Okay. All right. So let me test out the CFM on a stock T-Max filter. Just, you know, this is my perception. I'm not telling you this is an actual valid test. This is not a valid test. Don't do this. But you could basically tell. You stick it in your mouth. Very good flow. Super sickening flow through this. And this is a very thick dual stage foam element. And guys, I've had spare filters like this. You could use this foam from Traxxas as well, but it's not thick enough. Now on this one, I would say you have more restriction than like this giant air filter. Anyway, the moral of the story, vintage nitros, you sometimes have to make your own air filter elements. The reason is modern nitros, like there's pretty much no small block engines at all, like on the market, like at all. Okay, other than like HSP and Exceed, stuff like that, VX, whatever. SH maybe, but even this vintage SH uses a small opening on the carb. Okay, anyway, so what I've been doing, you know, I've been buying some air filters. Let me show you the ones I've been buying. You might have seen them in some of my RCs. I don't have one here to actually show you, but I'm gonna show you. You know, they don't know who I am. I'm not sponsored by them. I just buy them on eBay like everybody else. Okay, so let me show you right here. Actually, no. Let me open up the link first. Okay, my eBay purchase history. Can't show you everything. Okay, some of it was for my girlfriend. Okay. So these are the filters I've been using. Let me see. So these are like Apex RC. They're called 110 Nitro filters. There's a 2-pack, and they're very, very cheap, guys. These are actually super awesome. Sometimes they come in black boots. Sometimes they come with white boots. I don't know how they do that. But basically, this is the package. You know, Apex RC. These filters are awesome. The filter flow rate is very good. They won't piss you off. I can guarantee you these will not piss you off. In fact, in my newer TC3 video, you'll see me running them. 2 for $9. You know, plus tax, it'll be like a $10. So basically $5 a filter. You know, but the thing is, when you have like tons of used nitros, you really need... Yeah, RC Crazy Mike, you're right. He goes, some engines need longer inlet. Yeah, you're basically right. You know, But a lot of these older, smaller nitros, like including this TC3, the original filter, well, this one's missing, right? The original filter would have been very small anyway. You know, and like all the older HPIs, the filter openings were basically tiny. They were just like this, you know, like the length of this, the inlet. They were basically just like that. So there's always a compromise to be made, you know. On my part, I'm basically going for just make this thing run. And, you know, let's not spend a lot of money on it. That's basically the method I'm using. You guys understand what I'm saying? So air filters is actually something you're going to run into. Mark Brennan. So you know what? So those actual Apex product filters are different than the HSP shitty ones. The ones like with the super flexible boot on them that you can't even get onto the carb. Those are actually quite good. I've been running them everywhere. And they're very clean. Like I usually inspect them, and you could tell on the other end of the filter, nothing gets through that foam. When it is properly oiled, nothing will get through that foam. Like, take my word for it, you know? Okay. Yeah, Nitro Fortec filters. Well, the thing is, those filters are Traxxas filters. They're gonna be good. You know, they're basically all 3.3 size filters. They're all you know, either this or like there's a different design. But what I'm saying is the opening of the filter. Let me see if I have one. I might have one. Hold up. Okay, so here's another example of like a Traxxas filter. This is from an old one that I had, right? Unfortunately, it's missing the foam. You could see inside there's zero foam. It's foamless right now. Okay, but these are very, very good, easy to work on filters. They have very good, like you know, the carb boots. You don't even need a zip tie on this. Okay, this rubber element is very powerful. It's strong. It sticks onto the engine very well. Now, problem is this particular one needs a new foam element. Okay, and you can get foam elements, but the thing is, like, the price that Traxxas will charge you will be basically the price of buying a filter, a new filter. You know, you're at this point, you got an option: get another one, or make your own element. And you would need proper RC tire foam to do this. Okay, so all that would happen, you would take this boot, right? Stick it like this, remove it, boom, shove a foam element in there. You got yourself a freaking filter. It's very easy, okay? Because these parts, they basically, you can't kill them, okay? But you could easily kill the foam. And over time, it kills itself, okay? It has a half-life of basically a very short time span, half-life, okay? Much shorter than all of the plastics destroying our oceans right now, okay? Even if you wanted to collect all that plastic in the oceans right now, nowhere to get rid of it anyway. You're gonna have to put it in a landfill or burn it. The only thing as a consumer that you can do is use less. Okay, that's what you can do. Anyway, enough about ecology. Let's see. Let me go to these comments. Let's see what you guys are all talking about. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Someone's talking about the exhaust flow rate. Yes, yeah. Great new nitro deal, Sean Stapsky. Did you get a new nitro deal, Sean Stapsky? What'd you get, bro? What'd you get? We all want to know. Can't keep a deal from the NitroGang? Okay. All right. Sorry if I missed some of your comments or questions here, guys. But, you know, basically I have to look at the computer. And then I have to look at the camera. Okay? Which is you. Congratulations. You're number one. Okay? Oh, we got a question here from Mark Brennan. He goes, are all XL Savages 3-speed? The answer is yes. The Savage XL, one of the main selling points was the 3-speed baby. Okay. Looks like we got another pornography troll in here. Okay, we're going to block them. We're going to, once again, exercise our legislative powers, our executive powers, and our judiciary powers all in one. And we're going to somehow block or remove them. Let's do this. We're going to put user in timeout. I don't know if they'll actually block them, but we just put them in timeout. You see that on the screen? I timed those some bitches out. They ain't gonna come here and troll us. We're talking about nitro. Later on, when we want to talk about chicks, we'll call up our girlfriends. Some of us will call up our ex-girlfriends. Some of us will call up an off-net chick. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a real phone call. It will not be a troll trying to get us to their damn website to spend money, because we're over here talking about saving money on air filters. Do they really think we're going to spend money on webcam chats? Get out of here. This is the wrong channel to do that to, okay? Wrong channel, bro. Okay. Yeah, well, the website, that's a good one. All right. What are the conversations we want to talk about? Anything new in the nitro world you guys want to talk about, or new or old, or it doesn't really matter? Let's go. Let's make it happen. We've made our nitro great again. I just have to assemble all of this crap back together. You know, SAE screws have pissed me off. I actually have a screw set not too far away from me. You want to see the screw set? I'll show you the screw set. Hold up a second. So get yourself also, you know, in the future, get yourself a proper screw set, guys. Okay, metric. This will save your life. Okay, this will save your life. Get a screw set. Don't piss yourself off. Okay. Oh, Mark Brennan here with a serious question. He goes, when are we repinching some sleeves? The answer is probably never. I understand there's some people with like some pinch tool in the NitroGang Facebook group I saw. Honestly, like I have never, ever in my life really had an engine that needed to get repinched. The thing is, if you run rich and loud, you're probably never going to destroy that engine in your lifetime. Okay, unless like it's an old ABN. And honestly, it's one of those things where you got to do a cost-benefit analysis. Maybe I'll look into it. I don't know. I'm not saying it's going to happen or it's not going to happen. But maybe, okay? What's up, Nitro Norseman? I see you're back. Yeah. Let's see. We got a comment here from RC Crazy Mike. He goes, Traxxas Stampede, it's electric or Nitro 2? So, I have both. I have a Nitro Stampede and I have an electric Stampede. So, the electric Stampede, there's actually a lot of versions of them. They're pretty cool, okay? But the Nitro Traxxas Stampede was discontinued many, many years ago. I recently bought one. There was a video. You can't kill Nitro Stampede. But somebody that I bought it from certainly tried to kill it. So, today, I think the Stampede is replaced by like some other Haas models or something. But I used to have, and I still have, an electric two-wheel drive Stampede. I have a Nitro Stampede. And I used to have a 4x4 Stampede. Now, the 4x4 VXL Stampede is the one to get. If you're going to get one, get the 4x4 electric Stampede. It is sickening. Now, keep in mind, the Stampede is actually a small chassis. You know, when you see like modern Traxxas, they're pretty large. Okay, so the Stampede chassis will be sickeningly small in real life. There's actually a video. Maybe I'll pull it up. You wanted to see? I'll pull it up for you, bro. Let me go to YouTube. We're going to do some Stampede research. Okay, we're going to type in my username. And we're going to look it up. Okay, hold up. Is that me? Can't really tell. Okay, well, there's a bunch of trolls out here. Hold on. Okay, no, I gotta do a proper search. Stampede VXL. Okay, here we go. Let me show you guys. RC Crazy Mike. Let me show you right here. So this is my video from like 3 years ago. Holy moly. Man, I was leaner back then. So, Traxxas Stampede 4x4 VXL. The best overall RC truck, question mark. eBay find. 3 years ago. Got no views. I don't know why, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. The NitroGang keeps going. We don't die. We get no views. We don't give a fuck. This is my Nitro Stampede, right? This was a live stream a little while ago. Also, basically no views. Pretty sickening. This is my own video. So let's see what it was. I'm going to play some of it. Let me turn off the volume actually in this one. Hold up. Wrong one. Oh, this is my RC10 GT video, guys. All of them. Like, I wasn't kidding. These are all my older videos. Very good. So let me turn off the audio here, and then we'll go to the request by RC Crazy Mike. Okay, let's turn on the volume. Let's see what I talked about back then. It's probably funny sounding. Let's see. We're going to play it.
Shippo has everything your business needs to manage the customer.
Oh, my recommended Aussie RC playground, the RC Sellout over here. They should rename it to the RC Sellout. Banggood sponsored. Okay, let's go. Skip ad. This is me, guys. Whoa! Look at that. These are standard shocks. Look at the suspension. Hey guys, welcome back. Oh, look. This is my newly I had magazines back then too. So this is a Traxxas Stampede, yo. I've never owned this particular model. Let's continue. I have a couple other Traxxas. This is my Traxxas / What's up, RC Cape Cod? It is a little bit bigger Oh, that's my Slash.
And here is my Traxxas Mini E Revo 16 scale VXL. It is substantially smaller. So this would be about in the
Let's see, did I drive it? Yeah, I drove it right here. Let's go to the back, guys. Let's go to the end of the video.
There it is. I gave you a small showcase and overview of my
I'm gonna drive it right here. Hold up.
RC purchase.
Watch this, guys. This is me driving the electric 4x4 Stampede. With not great editing, but watch this. It's sickening. Watch that, sickening speed. What do you think about that, RC Crazy Mike? Yes, this was electric. This is the 4x4 Stampede. It was a small RC, but I had it. I sold it for like $300 a while ago. Yeah, but this was mine. Sickening. Yeah, that's it. What do you think about that? Yeah, it was actually a cool RC. The thing is, like, it's an electric. It's like once you drive it, there's nothing wrong with it, but basically it's a super repetitive drive. There's really no... Oh, Sean Stapsky goes, did you run into a wall at 75 miles per hour? I actually ran into an eBay sale for about $300. So that Stampede ran directly head-on into an eBay sale at $300, and then I got rid of it. It just ran right itself into the eBay sale. You know, I didn't even need fake walls. No fake walls needed. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, it was honestly a cool RC. You know, the power system was very good, but it was a very, very static experience. Basically, you drove it, and you never really needed to drive it again. Do you understand what I'm saying? On a Nitro, it's completely different. Every drive is different. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Any other questions on which Nitros I've had? Because I pretty much guarantee you I've had videos on them. I have like over 700 something videos. Let me put it this way. Yeah, so let me tell you why I bought that Stampede also, so you guys have a background. I got it really cheap, and then I sold it for more money. And what did I do with that money? I bought more Nitros. Trust me, that is exactly 100% true story what happened. Okay, I might have even gotten Taco Bell with that money at that time. Okay. Oh, looks like I have, yeah. Anyway, let's see, exactly. JD Posse. There's nothing wrong with electric. The thing is, everyone thinks I hate them. I don't hate them. It's just that I don't want to drive them anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like, do I hate somebody from 1985? You know, certain time traveler called Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator. I don't hate him, but I just don't want to watch him anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying? We got a question from RC Crazy Mike. He goes, Sen brand, any good? Not much about this day. So I have a Sen. The thing is, it's not, that is a complicated question. It's like, is the ball diff in this RC10 GT good? You know, if you were sponsored by Team Associated to win races, yes, it was your best friend. Now, if you're driving this 20 years after that, and you're just hoping that this shit don't piss you off, it's probably not very good, okay? Sen is a type of brand that was very cool advertising, very cool historically speaking, but it's like, if you drove a Ford Model T today, it would not be very good. Do you see what I'm saying? It's historically cool. You could get them in every color as long as it was black. That's actually what that piece of shit Henry Ford said. Okay? Yeah, he was friends with Hitler. Fucking Henry Ford. Anyways, let's calm down a little bit here. All right. Mass Arms, how you doing, bro? He goes, I just got back into nitro and gas. Brap. Well, I'm in the gas gang too, my dude. I'm going to be doing a cool gas video soon. This is the video idea. I've been talking it over with a member of the NitroGang, Michael Inzatari. I hope he's here. The concept is, how many miles per gallon can my roving Baja get? I bet nobody ever asked themselves, what's the fuel efficiency on a gas RC car? Well, I asked myself that question, and I will come up with a test to figure out whether my Prius is actually more economical than a roving Baja. Because why not? You know, they got channels where people launch them. Who cares? Like, you want to throw something? Go get a softball, go get a handball, go get some kind of ball and throw it. On this channel, we do scientific investigations. Okay? Question is, how fuel efficient is a gas RC car? Now, maybe we'll hold a poll, and the winner of whatever my result is will win something. Okay? RC Crazy Mike goes, HPI Savage Octane. Unfortunately, we do not have that on this channel. But I do have every other version of the Savage. Okay? Basically every other one, including the E-Savage. That's right, you heard it. The E-Savage. From about 2004, I would say. A twin motor, electric E-Savage, baby. Okay? The question is, RC Cape Cod wants to see the Losi XXX-NT. Well, I actually just kind of threw it over there a little bit far from me, so I'm not going to get it right now. But you can't kill the XXX-NT, okay? Yeah, no power and speed. Basically, yes. So the Savage Octane is a cool RC, but based on what I've read, which is a ton of different reviews, trust me, a ton of different reviews. Basically, every single review has confirmed it is slower than the Nitro version. It is more expensive than the Nitro version, but it's got sickening torque, okay? That is the ultimate result. Everything else sucks, but it's got sickening torque. The fact is, they use the same transmission in the Savage XL Nitro as they did in the Octane. It's the same 3-speed. It's the same thing. The RPM range of a gas motor is significantly lower than that of a Nitro motor. You're gonna get slow top speeds. I'm pretty sure from what I remember, the top speed on the Savage XL was, I think they said 32 or 33 miles an hour. It was sickeningly slow. My own XL got 46, okay? 46, baby, that's actually quite fast. But, RC Crazy Mike, you're right. The Savage Octane is collectible, okay? Now, there's something to be said about the term collectible. Is it because it's good, or is it because nobody bought them? Now, the real answer lies somewhere close to it's because nobody bought them. Okay? Without me telling you the real answer. They were very expensive. I remember the advertising at the time, and I remember I even said to myself that there's no chance. There's zero chance I will ever get them. I've seen them go for sale, used. They sell for about $600 to $800. Okay? But the thing is, almost all people that have owned them have basically confirmed that your connecting rod will break. Okay? And if your connecting rod breaks on a car like that, it's pretty much not good. Okay? You're not talking about a roving Baja here, where you can get pretty much any motor. Those gas models have a particular 15cc gas engine only made for the Savage. So you can't stick a Zeno in it. You can't get like a King Motors motor and stick in it. You can't do that. You need to get that HPI Octane motor. And do we think they're going to be making them again? No. No. You know, exactly. Yeah. Right. I already see a person in the chat here. Joseph Hansen goes, yeah, I have an Octane that needs a new engine if anyone wants. Basically, everybody that has an Octane says they need a new motor, because those connecting rods are trash, okay? Now, I don't know, maybe because it's abuse, but also it could be because, like, the thing itself is so slow that you probably, in terms of, like, the drive, you probably full throttle it almost all the time, because, you know, basically tops out at a little over 30. You're probably full throttling it all the time during the drive, like, through probably rough terrain, and it's just breaking the connecting rods. I would probably say that that's the case. I'll be honest with you, like when I'm driving the cars, a lot of the stuff is edited, okay? Like obviously not the live videos, but everything you see, you know, this probably goes for everybody, but mostly for me, I'll tell you my understanding. Obviously things are edited. I usually record all my videos with 2 tanks of fuel or less. Pretty much any video you watch, that's at least 1 tank of fuel or 2 tanks of fuel or less. Okay? I'm not out there trying to kill them. I'm trying to run to give you a good point of view of realistic performance. Okay? That's why I really don't do a lot of upgrades. I don't talk about upgrades because who cares? Oh, what's up, Manuel Maldonado? How you doing? He goes, I love those Fly Sky GT5 radios. Yeah, but basically it's all about this radio. Like, trust me, when you're running like older vintage nitros, it's in your best interest to simplify like these repeated events. What do I mean by that? Basically, pairing your radios. You want to simplify that. In fact, one of my most popular videos on my channel is an old Fly Sky GT3B radio that I simply just recorded the radio and binded it. That is one of my most popular videos. So like these basic how-to videos. So tons of people are looking at how to bind a radio. Tons of people, okay? I could probably make better videos just doing basic how-tos. But my style of video is more like realistic, ongoing, reality NitroGang entertainment. Okay, I like it. I like watching my own videos too. Okay, after these streams, I go and watch them after. Okay, it's fun. Especially I like reading the people's comments that you guys have. So, you gotta understand, I have right now 19 models programmed to this radio. And does anybody here know where I originally got this radio from? This exact one. What RC did this come with? You know, actually, I might not tell you because soon we're going to be doing a NitroGang giveaway of a certain nitro truck by a certain member in the stream right now, Manuel Maldonado. And I might propose some trivia questions. This might be a trivia question. Oh, Michael and Zatari right over here. I will not confirm or deny your answer. I'm kidding, this is not going to be a question, but there might be questions, so pay attention. So where did this radio come from? This was actually the first radio that was included with, well, I don't want to say the first radio, the radio that came on my primal raminator, okay? Now, this was a high-level decision by the manufacturer of Primal to include this radio, okay? That system on that truck runs its own factory kill switch. It has a reverse. It's basically using like 5 channels at all times. There's a ton of freaking servos going on. You know, the failsafe, all that shit. So, if the designer and inventor of Primal trusted this radio to be included on the Primal MT, the $3,000 truck that I sold the Honda Civic to buy, in real life, I'm not kidding. If he trusted this radio with that truck, I trusted with all my nitros, okay? Pretty much at that point, I understood that this was the future right here. No, let's face it, the low-cost future. We don't want to call it the future. It's the low-cost future, okay? It's fine. Okay. Tegrity RC is saying, Red Cat Gen 8 receiver will bind to this Fly Sky remote. The answer is, it has to be this Fly Sky BS6 receiver. These are called BS6. They're 6-channel with a gyro. BS does not stand for bullshit. It stands for best. I'm kidding. I made that up. So, trust me. Yeah. This was included in a $3,000, 80-pound Primal Raminator. I pretty much understood just how awesome this is. Okay? And I have... Who's this troll again over here in this group, man? With these webcams. You're not gonna get us. Webcam troll. We're gonna put you in timeout again. What do you think about that, webcam troll? Oh man, they're texting so back I can't even put them in timeout. Okay. Okay, they're in timeout again. I've exercised the proper NitroGang rights of authority, okay? Yeah. They're not gonna distract us from talking about Nitro today, guys. It's just not gonna go down like that. So, let's do some last, I guess, closing statements. What are we guys doing for the rest of this week? You let me know, okay? What's up, Nitro for Life? How you doing? I see you, bro. Okay. Frankenstein Gaming goes 2-speed, baby. I'm gonna go check the NitroGang group. You guys want to take a look at some of the posts going on right now? Maybe we'll oh, Mass Arms goes hybrid. Do you have a sledgehammer? The answer is no. That's a no. Traxxas, no, that's a no. No. I think my oldest Traxxas that I have, it's probably the Nitro Stampede, or like an old Rustler that I have, probably. I don't know. Joe Hutchinson says, looking forward to Black Friday deals on Tower Hobbies. Maybe. Last year, there was basically nothing. The thing is, they're gonna have deals this year on a bunch of crawlers. Okay, because for some reason, the entire RC industry has made people believe that they need to drive around little rocks. And when they drive around those little rocks, you need to see very good axle articulation. And then you need to reposition those rocks and drive around them again. Well, you know what we do on the NitroGang? We talk about vintage 1+ horsepower nitro motors, baby. Go position your rocks, crawler gang, okay? Do it. Don't send me that video because I won't watch it. Yeah, exactly. Sean Stapsky goes, supply chain issues, probably, yeah, there's not going to be any deals. Actually, years ago, we're talking like before COVID, I did buy a scale crawler. Now, this is before I came up with the crawler-free zone. Now, the thing is, do you guys want to know which crawler I actually do own? I do own it. I never took it out of the box, and I bought it maybe 4 years ago on a Black Friday deal. I do own one, okay? I'm not afraid to admit it. I'll admit it. There's nothing wrong. I haven't driven it. That's what matters. What crawler do I actually own? I don't think I've ever told people this. So which one is it, guys? Traxxas TRX4 goes RC Crazy Mike. Bro, come on. I'll never pay that much. You kidding me? Hell no. Hell no. But it is in that genre. Okay, it's in that genre. I do own one. I never took it out of the box, including the shipping box. I have it somewhere, but I honestly gotta look for it. You know, maybe when I opened up a 100 RC warehouse with all these fake roller videos, just like that guy that just did a video on squatted trucks, that's never gonna happen. We're always gonna do videos in this damn room because we're never gonna sell out, guys. We're never gonna sell out. We're sponsored by each other and our day job sponsor, okay? Not the crawler gang. So, Red Bandit goes Axial. That's a no. But Axial always has a bunch of sales. In my opinion, that Axial basically charges about 100% more than they actually spend on their models. I guess making little fake figurines of people is expensive. I don't know. Maybe it's expensive. Like, in my opinion, making a sickening 1 horsepower nitro motor like this is expensive. In my opinion, this is valuable. Okay, this is money. This is money right here. Maybe making little electric crawler crap is money. I don't know. Probably not. Okay. Question is, so far nobody has answered which crawler I actually do own. And it's in the segment of the TRX4. They still sell them brand new, but a slightly different model. But they still sell them brand new. What is it? No, bro, we're not building no full-size monster truck, Sean Stabsky. We're never building a monster truck. You know why? Because we like RCs. I don't like real fucking monster trucks. It's a waste of money. Anyway. Alright. So, So far, nobody got it right. Now, do you want me to tell you guys? RC Cola, I got this crawler like a very long time ago. And the reason I got it, I might have pictures somewhere. I don't have it right now. I paid so little for it, well, at the time, that like it would be dumb not to get it. You gotta understand. The main mission of this channel, what is the mission of this channel? To make nitro great again. How do we do that? We buy more nitros. So if I see a deal that I think I can make money on and sell it, I'll make that deal, okay? In this case, I never actually sold it or took it out of the box or told anybody about it because I just moved on with my life. But at the time, I could have made probably, I would say maybe $90 on the sale with doing nothing, okay? So far, nobody got it right. I'm looking at the comments, guys, and nobody got what crawler I actually have. Now, let me give you some hints. It has portal axles. Okay, so portal axles is basically when they take an axle and then have like a little drop down gear that goes a little lower. Basically increases your ride height. Okay, I see one person on the money. RC Cola over here goes Red Cat. I have the Red Cat Gen 8, guys. Actually, it's a cool little truck. The Red Cat Gen 8 was groundbreaking when it came out. Maybe I'll show it one day if I feel like it. I don't know. The Red Cat Gen 8 was actually pretty groundbreaking when it came out. You know, it's actually a pretty cool truck. So the thing is, no, not Banggood Special. Never, 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 never. The Red Cat was purchased on Tower Hobbies for Black Friday. Take a guess how much I paid, guys. The Red Cat Gen 8. Actually a pretty sickening crawler. You know, technology-wise, for the money, it's quite sickening. How much did I pay for it at the time? $100. Come on, bro. The Red Cats never have sales. Keep in mind, Red Cats don't have sales. Okay? The price they ask is what the price is. How much did I pay for the Red Cat? Okay, so all of you are like pretty much devaluing it to such a level that I'm about to get pissed off right now. No, they never go for 119. No, Max Grit with a proper answer right here. Proper answer. Max Grit goes 250. Old and Slow goes 299. So the MSRP of the crawler of that Red Cat Gen 8 was 299. So they never went under 299 ever. Okay, it's actually quite a sickening RC. Do you know who has one? That if he has one, you're basically allowed to have this one. Botagel. Botagel has it. He actually bought his first crawler at basically the same time I did. The Red Cat Gen 8. Botagel, the godfather of gas RC, has one. Okay, so if he has one, you're allowed to have one. Okay, so I paid about $230 for it. You know, brand new, free shipping, no tax at that time through Tower Hobbies. Like, I could have sold it for $300 on eBay. Okay, they sold, like they were selling, you know, at that time, and I was like one of the first people to get it on Tower Hobbies at that time, and they sold out. So I paid about $230 for it. Oh, it was pretty sickening. Okay, so pretty good deal. Honestly, the truck is cool. It's a big truck. Like if you see them up close, it's hard to deny it's good looking. Okay, it's hard to deny. Yeah, the Red Cat, if you guys look up the Red Cat Gen 8, it's actually very sickening. In fact, do you guys want to see it? Maybe we'll pull it up right now. I'm going to go to the Red Cat website. They still sell it, but it's a different edition. Let's see. RC crawlers and trail trucks. So here it goes. It's basically the international some crap over here. Okay, hold up. So this is it. I'm going to show you guys the Red Cat Gen 8. It's actually quite sickening for $230. It's incredible. I got the orange one. So today they don't make the orange one. But let me just show you how sickening it is. So this is basically it. And it's a very big RC. It has metal bead locks. Okay, very good foam tires. Memory foam. Yeah, exactly. 1541C knows that Botagel has this. So if he has it, you know, you're allowed to have it. Let's see some of the stuff. So it's actually quite sickening. You know, this is a realistic body. It's actually quite nice. Let's click some larger pictures. Oh, man. And I do have a light kit for it, but I never took it out of the box. So it's actually very, very sickening. Let me go back to the pictures here. Hold up, guys. So this is a nice crawler. Like, I'll tell you right now, it's a brushed system, but it is actually very, very nice. It has a like what they call a captured body, and many people install magnetic body mounts. So right here, we're looking at the portal axles. See right here, we have the drive shaft, super high clearance, and it drops down with a gear reduction right here to the wheel. Portal axles, they call it. You could put a winch on this bumper. It's actually very sickening. You know, axle articulation is insane on this actual truck. So guys, I do have this, and honestly, I gotta say the videos on this are pretty awesome. I don't really want to run it because, you know, one day, 20 years from now, I'll be like, oh man, I do own a crawler. Which one is it? You know, who the hell cares? It's actually quite sickening. So there's a lot of videos on these. You know, I'm into running stock. I think stock performance on this is very, very nice. And, you know, it's a lot of upgrades. Let's see what they say about it on the tech specs. So a lot of licensing for this chassis as well. This is the Gen 2. It's only a little bit different. So International Scout, it's the same body that I have. So it's an actual licensed. So we have real LED buckets here. I have the light kit for it. You know, pretty much they talk all about the approach angles, rigid body mounting. I mean, guys, the engineering in this particular crawler is very remarkable. You know, I understand this is a crawler-free zone, but in terms of engineering, this is quite remarkable. Adjustable wheelbase. You know, we also have a C-channel chassis. Legit, realistic C-channel chassis, guys. Okay? You can't kill it. It's remarkable. Okay? We got metal gear covers. You know, for the money, $230. Look at that ground clearance. Sickening. Truly sickening. Motors, look at this. We have what they call a divorced... What's up, Victor Arias? We're talking about some crawlers, bro. We got a divorced transfer case. So they got the motor going to some gears. And we got, you see right there, they're calling it the divorced transfer case. So probably this transfer case is getting child support right now, probably. It's very divorced. Bearings, we got slipper clutches. We got Mod 1 gears. Okay, very sickening. Licensed wheels, look at this. Legit beadlocks. Metal beadlock rings, guys. You know, this is a lot of technology for a under $300 car at the time. Okay, look at this. Steering angle, they're talking all about these proper Ackerman angles. This is all like crawler bullshit. Okay, is basically what I'll call it. We got proper steering linkages, kind of like the Kyosho, you know. You know, chassis mounted servo. They talk a lot about this. I actually did a lot of research on this particular crawler. 61-degree departure angles, 39. Oh no, hold on. Approach angle. So yeah, the approach is the front. So 61-degree approach angle right over here. So you can basically approach you know, rocks that you stockpiled yourself at 61 degrees. And you could depart those same rocks at 39 degrees, baby. Depart them rocks. So here's a video from Red Cat. We'll just play it. It's actually a quite cool crawler, I would say, in my opinion. Just for the money. Because, watch this. This is stock. Compared to the TRX4, this is very good. Michael and Zatara, yes, it's still in the shipping box. I might show it one day. We'll see. I actually have this one. Look at that. It's sickening. Tell me it's not sickening, everybody.
The Gen 8 V2 also includes a 25-kilogram Metal Gear digital steering circuit.
It's kind of like the Kyosho. It's like the same four-link. Look at those tires. Sickening tires.
Two new body colors are also available, and they both include clear windows. For those of you who enjoy creating custom interiors.
Red Bandit, I agree, but, you know, for an electric, it's actually quite cool. Look at that.
Gen 8 V2 professional rock crawler
RC Crazy Mike says sickening. That's true.
Low center of gravity.
I mean, it's legit crawling super slow up a freaking
stackable
what is that shit, you know?
axles with metal gear covers, Mod 1 gears,
I mean,
machined aluminum spools, front
sure, T-Max could kill this track,
rubber sealed ball bearings,
but it won't be green.
threaded aluminum
Well, actually, mine will be.
47-degree steering blocks with proper Ackerman, pan hard bar, LED.
It's sickening. Look,
And include metal gear covers, metal wheel hexes, and CNC machine spools. The Gen 8 V2 uses an innovative dual design slipper
Alright.
clutch, which allows
Let's,
the driver to
pause
set the
this.
slipper clutch.
so basically, you guys understand, that Red Cat is actually quite sickening. At the time, like, I was going to unbox it, but then I got lazy. Alright, then I think I bought, like, another Nitro, and I just said, let me just move on to making this Nitro great again. Like, I just said, let me just move on, I don't care, like, and also, like, what was I gonna talk about? Guys, get this Red Cat, I got it cheap, but now you gotta pay more. like, you know, like, that was the reality of what I was facing. Like, I only bought it because it was cheap, okay? Noodles Racing, this is a crawler-free zone, unless you can buy that crawler and then sell it and make money on it, and it's brand new, okay? So, at the end of the day, like I said, our mission is to make Nitro great again by buying more Nitros. If you can get a cheap crawler and make money on it, do that to achieve the mission. I'm not saying go stockpile little fake rocks. Well, rocks are real. Go make little, you know, ropes and pretend to be crawling with all of your, you know, well, we're not going to use those terms. I was going to say alcoholic buddies, but that's not cool. You know, some people have problems and they're trying to work on them. I understand that. It's kind of like an instinct though. Okay. So, yeah, basically that particular Red Cat was a TRX4 killer. You know, that particular truck made certain channels super successful. This one guy that does like some Horizon hobby videos all the time about crawlers, like he'll just sit there with like these little tires, you know, he'll be like, this tire tread. You see this tire tread? Let me put up a little metal thing over here. Oh, it's gonna be so, shut up, bro. Anyways, that's what crawler videos are actually like. But I will say that particular Gen 8 is not bad, okay? It was cheap at the time. You gotta understand, it was up against probably, what was it, like a $470 TRX4? You were talking about a $300 Red Cat basically beating the Traxxas, which was nowhere as cool, in my opinion, like look-wise. And the Red Cat is actually a big truck in real life. Maybe I'll break it out one day. Who the hell knows? I don't know. I don't really feel like it. Unless I feel highly motivated, I'll break it out. But it's honestly got a lot of sickening stuff. Metal beadlock rings, divorced transfer case, you know, no child support payments, portal axles, you know, approach and departure angles, realistic grills of the Ford Scout they used to have years ago. So, you guys having fun out here? Yeah, RC Crazy Mike goes, T-Max will smoke. Basically, the T-Max will destroy it. But the thing is, people like that slow crawler stuff. I mean, sometimes, no, you never want to go slow. That was a trick. There is no sometimes. Just kidding, guys. All right. Let's do a short little recap here. And I guess we're gonna sign off, guys, right? We're gonna sign off in a little bit. So tomorrow, I haven't come up with a topic yet for Monday NitroGang Live. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. It doesn't really matter. We'll see. Maybe we'll assemble the 15FE engine together. You guys want to see me assemble the 15FE HPI motor? Maybe I will. Yeah, maybe I will. I don't know. Zachary Morgan goes, put a nitro in it. The thing is, I like to keep things like original as they are. I don't like to convert things. Like I just don't like to do it. It's a waste of like resources because no one's gonna do that. Like, well, you know what? Maybe they will. I don't know. It has Mod 1 gears, right? So you would need like a 0.21 buggy motor. I mean, it's possible. I don't know. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yes. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. All right, guys. I want to say thank you all for watching. I might have to go get Taco Bell after this. I'm actually quite hungry. I've come down with a cold. I didn't feel that good during this video. That's why, you know, I didn't do any push-ups. Hopefully I'm not running a fever. It doesn't really matter. Tomorrow, NitroGang Live will be going down one way or another. Oh, thank you, RC Crazy Mike, for that donation. He goes, make Nitro great again, crawler-free zone. Unless you can sell that crawler and buy more nitros. There's always an unless with the crawlers. If you could sell it and buy more nitros, then that's what everybody should do, guys. Okay? Maybe I'll break it out. I don't know. I actually don't even know if I can find it right now. Maybe I will. Before I go, do you guys want to see a quick little, maybe unboxing of a Tamiya electric kit I have? I bought it a while ago. I'll open up the box right now. There's not many people left here, so it don't really matter. The ones of you that are here, you're what matters. It's a Tamiya TT01 man racing truck. I haven't built it. I might not build it. Maybe I will. Let me get it. Hold up. All right. What do you think about that? Oh, it's upside down. I might have shown this on the channel before. I've had this for a while. Okay, by a while I mean probably like during the middle of COVID. So this is a Tamiya Team something hand racing man truck. It's a TT01 chassis. New in box from Tamiya. What do you think about that? Honestly, building a Tamiya kit is pretty fun, okay? Just because it's electric, don't let me make you think it's not sickening. It's still sickening. They're going to be slow as shit. They're going to piss you off in every single possible way when you build it, compared to like any nitro. But when you're getting something like this, keep in mind, this is like $120 to $130, you know, about maybe. They're cheap. Don't expect too much. But basically with Tamiya's, what you're buying is, yeah, you're buying the build process, the assembly. Actually, I think this comes with an ESC. It says comes with a torque-tuned motor, but basically that means trash. So, you guys want to see under the box? Let's see what we got. We're going to open it up. Why not? Here we go. So what you get is a bunch of plastic. What you expect is to be a kit. But I gotta say, when it's assembled all together, it's actually quite good. So I have a Tamiya lunchbox. It's quite, it runs good. So we have a bunch of plastic parts over here. And this is part of the Tamiya body, the semi-truck body. So you gotta cut this out. This is like a two-piece body design type of thing over here. Let me show you how it is. So basically you got the body, you gotta paint all this crap, right? This is the semi-truck body. Now on the bottom here we have a whole bunch of parts. And the upper portion of the cab. Okay, the upper portion of the cab. We have all of the plastic and you know, metal parts, the shims, the bearings, well, I don't want to say bearings, these don't have bearings. These have bushings, those brass bushings. But we got the torque-tuned motor over there. Honestly, when you're getting something like this, you're buying it for the build, okay? I've built the plastic Tamiya kit before, and when I bought this, it was like on a really big sale on Tower Hobby, so I was like, all right, whatever. And it was like during COVID, I was like, okay. And plus, they come with its own ESC. So these are actually quite good ESCs. These are Tamiya TB-LO2, I think, which means you can run brushed or brushless. Okay, so you're getting basically all you need is a radio and 2 servos, you know, for like $100-something. And they sell these, like the TT01, TT02 kits. You can get one for like 110, like whatever body, as long as you're not like kind of too into the bodies. You can get like a cheap Mazda body or something. like a Mazda 3. Here we got the upper portion of the cab, right? So you could see this is like, you know, the upper portion of the cab. Right over here we have a whole bunch of plastic parts, the instruction manuals. Oh yeah, sorry, Michael Zatari says 1 servo. You just need a radio receiver and 1 servo, right? We have the wheels. Smells very sickeningly like rubber. Look at this. Tamiya truck wheels, baby. Truly sickening. We got the rims. I mean, this for the money, you can't kill it. We got a foam bumper. Look at that. Smells fine. We got the tub chassis itself. You know, we got axles. I mean, for the money, you're not gonna get like a cooler build experience if you want to build something, you know, like electric wise. And this is good. Even when you build it, these actually sell built for more than they cost for you to make. Because some people seem like people that are not in the hobby, they probably would think that this would be like a super rare truck. Okay, but basically it's a regular Tamiya chassis with like a with like a semi truck body, which is cool. You know, I got nothing to say about that. And you get, you know, you have a motor. It's a brushed motor. You know, they call it Tamiya torque tuned, but what that really means is it's a stock motor. It's a little bit better than stock. I would say, I don't know how many turns. Stock is 27 turns. RC Crazy Mike says, smell Chinese. Yes. The rubber smells like when you buy really cheap shoes. But it comes with a fairly cool ESC. Like, I'll tell you this is a brushed and brushless ESC. So I've ran this with like a 13-turn modified brushed motor. It was sickening. It was fine. I've ran it with like a small brushless. It was also fine. So for the money, I gotta put all this back now. How the hell am I gonna fit all this in the box? Holy moly. Anyway, we'll make it work. For the money, you know, you can't beat this price. Like, you're gonna end up with something that looks like this. I gotta say, this is actually a little sickening. You know, who thinks this sickening? It is. You know, that's why I wanted this one. Retail, they're normally like about $140. Recently, prices went up. But you know, it's actually not too bad. All right, guys. Time for all of us to go and keep doing what we're doing, making Nitro great again. Maybe this week I'll go on another vintage Nitro road trip, but we'll see. I'm currently in the process of making some deals, but people keep on smoking me. They keep smoking me. What are you gonna do? Okay? Yeah. So yeah, it's sickening plastic, but with this kind of thing, like, it's not bad. It's fun. It's an actual model. Okay? It's one of the last experiences you'll have to actually build a remote control car. Unless you're getting like some kind of Team Losi race kit and you're like a Losi LST, you're some kind of elitist. This is one of the last RC's style cars you can build. Okay? It's like a Tamiya kit. And they're so inexpensive that it's not something you really have to think about. Okay? And building a kit, honestly, you learn to appreciate the way it's made. Even the instructions, I gotta say, like, building a regular Tamiya lunchbox, which I did, you actually appreciate the instructions. They include all of the oils, all of the little washers, whatever, all of the parts you need. When you actually see how it's put together, all of the little intricate parts, it will blow you away. Yeah. RC Cola says he got a first Cloudbuster. Yeah, man, enjoy the build. Like, you know, we're the NitroGang over here, but listen, this is not bad. Like, if you're homesick or whatever, or you can't go nowhere, whatever, this is a good way to spend your time. You know, just get like a cheap Tamiya kit or whatever. They're fine. Okay? All right, my guys. Melissa, you missed the whole video is what you missed. You missed the entire video. I would do it again, but I'm lazy and I'm hungry right now, okay? And I gotta go do something. And I don't feel too good. I kind of feel like shit. All right? Exactly. I'll tell you this, old and slow. On my Tamiya lunchbox, I ran it with a 3S, like a small 3S, because those ESCs are LiPo compatible. I ran on a 3S. I hit 30, I think 33 miles an hour. I have a video of it. Oh, actually, hold on. Hold on a second, NitroGang. This is the last thing, and then we're gonna roll, okay? I'm gonna see if I have my own video on the lunchbox. Hold up, guys. I'm gonna show you my own video on the lunchbox right now. Okay, for everyone that's still here, let me show you. So this is my video on my own lunchbox. 24,000 views 3 years ago. So actually quite sickening. Speed testing with 2 and 3S. So watch this, guys. This is my own lunchbox video. Let's see, I have some speed runs, just so you understand that Tamiya is not shit.
With the most advanced smartphone camera yet, Google Pixel 6.
Making it past me.
Whoa, look at that. That's my own lunchbox. Lights, we got sickening lights.
This is my Tamiya lunchbox. This is a kit I built a couple
Let's see
years
some
ago.
speed runs.
It is almost stock. The only thing inside that is upgraded from the original kit version is the 13-turn Venom.
Hold up a second, where is it?
This is a modified
So we got, this is my own lunchbox.
picture of the chassis inside.
Okay. So watch this. So the 3S didn't actually melt anything, but I did very limited speed runs. Watch this, this is 3S.
Speed meter.
Small 3S. Hold on, let me come back here.
We could probably do about 30, which, you know, will be Traxxas / territory. That's top speed.
Yeah, bonus content, baby. Look at that. That was a 3S Tamiya right there. Yeah, off the website, I know. Let's see how much speed we got. I actually recorded all this before. Let's check it out.
And look at that, guys. 29.
Okay, we got 29.
miles an hour. That is fast for basically a retro style base, you know.
29.
As it goes to me, a lunchbox. Let's give it another pass.
No, hold on, I got more.
Sorry for some of this cut off footage here, but you could see me pushing the RC back to the camera.
Watch this.
Looks like I had a technical malfunction, but that really
So I
doesn't
actually
matter.
got 30 at the end.
I got 30 miles per hour. Basically running a stock 5 degrees. And
Check that out.
Super fast RC.
Oh, this is it on a treadmill. Holy moly. Bonus content. Tamiya lunchbox on treadmill, baby. RC Crazy Mike, what do you think about that? Hold on, RC Crazy Mike. Look at that. We're gonna work out our lunchbox. Work off that fat. That's what you could do with your Tamiyas, guys. Put them on a treadmill with lights. What do you think about that? Yeah, I'm not playing around. We got lights. Look at that. Sickening lights. I put on tons of lights just in case. Yeah, I know about the troll. Don't worry about it. We got no time for them. We're looking at electric Tamiyas. Sickening servo. Oh. That's right. That is what the lunchbox is known for. What the hell is this? Oh, it's me with WO toys. Oh my god, don't piss me off. Do you see who the up next is? Hold on. Did you see that? This guy. Oh my god, I'm about to slap somebody right now. This guy pissing me off. Okay. What'd you guys think about that? Who else is gonna put their lunchbox on a treadmill? RC Crazy Mike? Nobody's gonna do that. But now we all know that you can work out your Tamiya on the damn treadmill and it'll be fine, okay? Maybe I'll go back to making a video with that truck. I don't know. It actually never broke a single thing. I ran a small 3S LiPo with a 13-turn modified motor. So, just because we're talking about NitroGang don't mean we don't own some cool Tamiyas as well, okay? I want you guys to understand that, all right? People constantly in my YouTube videos calling me out because I talk about an electric once in a while. You know what? You're allowed to talk about whatever the hell you want. But you gotta have a main focus in life. And your focus in life has to be making nitro great again. That doesn't mean that you can't build an electric Tamiya kit. You could do that. You are your own person, okay? You control your own destiny. But mainly, make sure nitro is great again. Right, guys? So, that's it. A few more minutes right over here. And, I'm gonna call it a day. Okay, I got a lot of packing up to do. Yeah. So, everyone has a Tamiya story. One way or another, everybody has a Tamiya story, okay? There's whole channels devoted to all of the sickening Tamiyas from the 80s. You know, basically, they're all exactly the same. And then they tell you they're all very, very different. Well, I'm here to tell you, they're basically all very similar. Alright? Everyone's like, oh man, this Tamiya is so different. No, that one is really, it's just different bodies, guys. Okay? It's basically, yeah, Melissa says nitro all the way. That's right, boo. That's right. You know it. Okay. Alright, guys. Yeah, Max Grid. Yeah, there are many models. You know, they're appealing to the model builders. Like, that's what they're doing. It's basically two chassis. This is the TT01, and then there's the TT02. The O2 is a little bit better. Okay, the O1 is a piece of plastic trash. It drives like shit. If I actually built this, this would piss me off in about 5 seconds. But the thing is, you have to have low expectations for the actual drive. You can't compare this to, like, any nitro, any other actual non-Tamiya. You can't do that. You gotta have very sickening expectations. Yeah. RC Crazy Mike talking about the Terra Crusher. I have a Terra Crusher, bro. Did you know that? I have a couple of videos on him, actually. Guys, there's so many videos that I've done. You know, none of my material is recycled. You know, in fact, some of it had like so few views. If I felt like it, I could just reload it and claim it's new. And nobody will know, but I'm not going to do that. You know why? Because I put the effort in to make sure that the entertainment here is relevant. Mark Brennan goes, is the Terra Crusher rare? The answer is yes. It is hella rare, and almost all of them are basically hella dead right now because they all have slipping transmissions. There is a way to fix it, but basically they have the forward-reverse automatic transmission called the frat, right? Like you go to the frat house, and they try to like basically kill you there with the stuff they try to do, okay? I actually used to be a founding father of a fraternity, okay? And we didn't try to kill anybody, okay? But when we got to another frat house, they tried to kill us. And I said, basically, challenge them to a push-up contest. They never tried to screw with my frat again, okay? They never tried to do that again to us. Yeah, you go to a different frat, you think you're welcome over there, and then they try to screw you. Well, I said, get out of here. You think you can't do this, right? Try to haze us. Ain't gonna haze me over there. Give me a break. You know where this happened? It was at Drexel University, here in America. Drexel, they tried to screw my frat. I was there with like 2 of my other founding fathers. Okay, they tried to screw us. Okay, I pulled out the rule book and I said, you can't do that, my guy. All right, Drexel, they think they're gonna kick my ass? No, ain't gonna happen. All right, guys. Some stories from those college days, okay? Anyway. All right, guys. Time for all of us, I guess, to go goodbye. I want to say thank you all for being here, and have a great week. We're gonna do some crap tomorrow, Monday NitroGang Live. It's gonna be going down. I'm going to start charging my phone right now. Alright, guys. Thank you all. Time to sign off.